Durant High School football is on the air. Listen on 106.3 FM and watch Steubenville Chevrolet video of all games, home and away, at the KLBC TV channel on YouTube. Durant High School football in 2025 on KLBC is brought to you by First Texoma National Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Brewer Realty, Taco Casa, and WinC Technology. Also, First United Bank, Medical Center Pharmacy, Main Street and University Auto Spa, Westside Family Dentistry, and Steubenville Chevrolet, as well as Shamrock Bank, the Burridge Law Firm, Mackey Home Furnishings, Arnett Insurance, and Computer Services. Let's go out to the stadium and the voice of Durant High School sports, Jim Reagan, and Superintendent of Durant Schools, Mark Mooring, for this week's presentation of Durant High School football on KLBC FM and KLBC TV on YouTube.
Welcome to our coverage of high school football. Coming up first will be the Caddo Coaches Show, brought to you by Shamrock Bank and Caddo, followed by the Durant Coaches interview with Todd Vargas, courtesy of Brewer Realty, and then Durant Lions football. The pregame show is brought to you by Texoma Federal Credit Union. I'm Jim Reagan. Stay with us on KLBC Durant.
Start your financial journey with Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union, where service comes first and always. From your first savings or checking account to your first car and building your credit, TEFCU is here every step of the way. We offer scholarships, business advice, and trusted guidance across generations.
It's more than banking, it's personal. We care about you, your family, and your financial future. Connect with us today.
Jim Reagan with you, the Caddo Coaches Show, and Coach Jeff Wigginton is with us, of course, our sponsor, Shamrock Bank in Caddo. And Coach, an off week for the Bruins last week, 49-34 over Warrica. Talk about that ball game. You hadn't been in a game, I guess, that hadn't been to the third quarter yet, so it was a little different what you've seen.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to play a little bit longer because, the further we get in the season and, when we do get to the playoffs, a lot of times you're going to be playing 4 quarters from different teams. But, I got to give it to Warrica. They came out and they were ready to play. And to be honest with you, we weren't. So they jumped on us early. But luckily, once everything settled down, we were able to kind of offensively get into a groove and doing what we wanted to do. And defensively, got some key stops. And, they did get a touchdown there at the very end, which was disappointing. But all in all, I'm never going to, turn my nose up at a win.
Tell you what, it might have been a good thing for your team to really run into a difficult situation. I hadn't seen a lot of them yet.
Definitely. It, you kind of see where your kids' heads are, immediately when they find themselves down. I think we got down 13-0 before we had scored. So, but the kids didn't panic. There was no bickering. They knew that if we just stayed with the game plan, we would get back in it, and that's what we did.
Coach, you've got to be happy you hadn't lost a game yet. Assessment so far of the team.
Oh, yeah. Offensively, once we get it going, we're going. With Kale at quarterback and Baylor Black at running back and then Jake McKay at receiver, we kind of got a three-headed monster there. We can throw it to Jake, give it to Baylor, and then Kale can, do what he does. So, offensively, we're very pleased. I told you from the beginning, offensive line was a place I wanted to get better and get more athletic, and we definitely have. And up until last Friday, the defense had just been lights out. Hadn't given up a point all year. But, I was pleased to see when they did give up some points, and they did struggle. They were able to put it back together and actually shut them out the second half until the very end. So, I think they learned from it, but it gave us something to work on this week.
That's my next question. How do you handle the off week? It's kind of nice to sit back and kind of see where you're at and then go from there, isn't it?
It is. You're always trying to get better. There were definitely some things that we didn't do very good last Friday, so those are things that we've been focusing on this week. And I'll always look ahead to who we're playing, maybe start adding some things that I know we're going to use. But, just gives you a chance to, one, get healthy, kind of take a step back, take a breath, but after this week, hopefully we'll have about 10 more weeks.
So Coach Jeff Wigginton on the Caddo Coaches Show, brought to you by Shamrock Bank. If you don't mind, let's talk about your son, Cale, a quarterback on the team, also a fine baseball player, getting some interest. What's his situation look like as things kind of go towards the end of it? Yeah,
well, he's got his goals where he wants to go, but a lot of times with a lot of people, those things don't happen immediately or in the time that you want it to, which is okay. But he's currently committed to Eastern to go and play baseball. Had an opportunity to go play both at a different school, but he wants to focus on baseball, and he's worked hard. So whether it be baseball or football, he's always put in 100%. So luckily he's going to get an opportunity to go play at the next level, and maybe get an opportunity to move on and do some things that he wants to do. Yeah, Eastern kind of close too, catching some ball games. Right, definitely close. So mom and daddy can go watch him play whenever he does play. So you never know where he's going to be after that. So you got to take advantage of the distance while you can. Got one more non-district game, Snyder, next week. So I'm sure you're ready to get into district play, aren't you? Yeah, it seems like we've been playing forever, but we got one more next week against Snyder, who will be a tough ball club. I've been watching them all week. So after that we open up with Quentin, and kind of a new season. Doesn't matter what your record is after the pre-district. The district ones count, and hopefully we can stay healthy again and just kind of keep the ball rolling. Hey, Coach, we sure appreciate you being with us on your off week. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good to have him with us. Caddo Coaches Show brought to you by Shamrock Bank and Caddo. As owners, each employee of the Shamrock Bank has a vested interest in the success of the company, and that success depends on customer satisfaction. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC, thanks to the good folks at Shamrock Bank in Caddo. Up next, the Durant Coaches Show, sponsored by Brewer Realty. Our high school football pregame coverage, a service of Texoma Federal Credit Union. I'm Jim Reagan, and you're watching high school football on KLBC with Steubenville Chevrolet Video on YouTube at KLBC TV. Be back in just a bit.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Fall into savings with some of the best appliance deals of the year. Shop local, and we price match the competition. Sink into America's favorite recliner, Lazy Boy. Save up to 40% off retail on select styles. And for the best night's sleep, rest easy on Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses, because comfort doesn't stop when the day ends. Check out great buys from Made in the USA Furniture and other comfortable living room, sofa, and sectionals by Ashley.
Know how to keep your car clean? Keep cleaning it. It doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time, though. The Auto Spa and the Express Tunnel are what you need. Check out the new Express Tunnel at 3212 University in Durant. Other great Auto Spa locations are ready to remove whatever lands on your shiny ride in both Durant and in Medill. Bobby and Melissa Story and their crews of professionals invite you to try out the VIP service. Unlimited washes at any Auto Spa location for your monthly membership starting at $29.99. Find out more about how to get your shine on online at theautospa.com. Proud to support Durant High and all of our area schools.
Tonight's Todd Vargas Coaches Interview is brought to you by Brewer Realty, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of the real estate industry. Call 580-745-9499 or find them online at brewerrealtyok.com. Coach, good to see you again. Had an off week, and boy, it came at a good time, didn't it?
Yeah, really good time. It's nice going into the bye week with a win for sure.
Sure was. Lions 2 weeks ago picking up their first win of the year, beating Gravette, Arkansas 24-0. You've had a lot of time to look over that tape. Give us kind of an assessment of it, Coach.
Well, I thought our kids played really well, especially after 2 losses. Game 1, we didn't play very well at all. Game 2, we played better, but didn't do the things that we need to get the win. And so there's a lot of doubt that can creep in your minds in a team and players and coaches and all those things. So to go out and not just get a win, but really dominate like that was really nice.
Defense pitching a shutout. Axel Thurman picked up the Durant Lumber Company hard hat. Let's look over a couple of the defensive impact players. Maybe they don't get a lot of attention. Jacob Jones and Maddox Arnold.
Yeah, first of all, Axel's Axel. Every week he's always going to have 10 to 15 tackles. He meets with Coach every morning, Coach Deals, that is, and he's more than just a tackle machine. He's the heart and soul of what we do on defense. He gets everybody lined up. He knows what the game plan is. Really special player. But, we have some other kids that have really been stepping up. Jacob Jones, really in the Broken Bow game, had a really good, played a half there. And we knew we had to play that young man more. And so I think he had 12 tackles, 2 sacks, and, 2 tackles for loss. He had a tremendous game. And, very coachable, just does what he's coached to do, and really sneaky athletic. And then you got a kid like Maddox Arnold who played offensive tackle for us last year, and we knew we had some bigger guys, and we moved him to the H-back, and I was really concerned of going from a starter to maybe a role player, but this spring he stepped up on defense, and we kind of looked at each other and went, who is this kid? He's just got a motor. He plays hard. And really just his energy is contagious.
A couple of offensive players. Let's take a look at Sajan Davis and Kason Washington Mason.
Yeah, Sajan, he's been with us from the beginning. Just a really electric kid when ball's in his hands, whether it's punt return, kick return, catching the ball, run the jet sweep, all those things. And really a dual threat on defense because he plays corner and safety for us. Just a great all-around kid. And, of course, Kason, he's starting on the safety side, but really offensively he does so many things for us. He catches the ball. He runs really good routes. He can throw the ball if we need him to. He's back quarterback, slot. He just does it all. But the biggest thing about him is his effort. Even when we're in practice, if we do a kickoff drill, he's full speed. He never goes anything but 100%. Really, really good kid.
Kind of the week off. Some of the things maybe you have the opportunity to work on that maybe you can't spend as much time during a regular week.
Yeah, number one is to recharge batteries, coaches and players. Give you a little mental break. But also, we had some ankles. We had some issues there with some kids that were playing kind of banged up. Give them a time to rest or not be as physical. But, the other side is that we get to put in special packages. And we did that for Booker T, offensively. Putting in special packages, some things that we feel like we can, that may help us. And then defensively, really fine-tuning the things that we do technique-wise and a lot of film sessions, a lot of different things that we can do during that week.
Todd Vargas with us in the Brewer Realty Coaches Show. Let's kind of turn our attention to Booker T. Washington, a storied program for those of us who have been around for a long while. They have a new coach. They won the district last year. Offensively, they've got a really good quarterback, Levi Brooks, and also Michael Washington. If you look at their video, you've got this tall quarterback and this really tiny, running back.
Yeah,
they kind of complement each other.
Yeah, the quarterback throws it, and they want to throw it. They're 60% throw to run ratio, and he's got weapons on the outside. He's got kids that can run and can catch, but the running back, He's not very big, but he is fast. He's like a pinball in there, and they're really simplistic with their run game. They don't do a lot of gap scheme. I think in 3 games I've seen them run counter maybe twice and power maybe twice. It's all inside zone or duo, what they call it, and they're just gonna double at point of attack, and he's just gonna find creases and try to pop them. So our linebackers are gonna have to be ready to really sit in the holes and be disciplined for sure. But they're really good.
Tonight's Keys of the Game with Todd Vargas, sponsored by Mackey Home Furnishings. Let's look at their defense. Last year they had really 2 great defensive linemen. One of them is back. We mentioned, as we talked earlier, hadn't been playing, but they're still stout up front.
They're as good as I think we'll see up front defensively in the year. They really come off the ball. They're really good up front. I think they're really good in the back end. They're athletic. They're fast. They'll play man. They'll just bring heat. A lot of times they're going to bring linebackers. They're really athletic on defense, and they'll propose some problems for us, and so we're going to really have to hit on all cylinders in the run game.
Yep. So I guess running the ball would be.
We need to be able to run it, and we put in some packages maybe to hopefully to help that. We think we can expose some areas, but they're just. Even with a team like that, you get the ball and you get out in the open, their catch-up speed is so fast that what could have been a big play against somebody else is a moderate play, just because they run to the ball so well.
I'd like to thank our sponsor for the Keys to the Game, Mackey Home Furnishing. See them for appliances, furniture, mattresses, and more. 320 West Main, Durant. Anytime at MackeyHomeFurnishings.com. Coach, it's the beginning of district play. This year's district is a little bit different than last year. Kind of give us an overview of this year's district we'll face.
Well, we think we're probably playing the leader of our district this week with Booker T, but it's the same, the usual suspects, McAllister, Bishop Kelly, Coweta, those guys, and Shawnee. Shawnee is much improved. They've had a lot of move-ins. They've got a lot of size. Those are the guys that we're going to have to compete with if we want to accomplish our goals, which is go to playoffs and make a run, sure.
Final question, kind of wanted to get a coaching philosophy question for you. What's the thought process you go into when there's the coin toss at the beginning of the game on whether to receive or to kick?
Well, that's a good question. We feel like if it's a team that we want to get a jump start on, we're going to take the ball. We feel confident against their defense, and that's a lot of times we will try to take the ball, just to for that mental aspect of scoring first. And so but there's some also other areas that if you feel like they're not very good on offense, that you can go 3 and out and make them punt, get good field position, and get an extra possession second half. So then, that's the thought process behind ours.
Yeah, weather has something to do with it. Yeah, windy, rain.
Wind.
You're right.
We haven't faced any of that this year, but there's been some times where, you want the wind at certain times.
Coach, as always, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Jim.
Tonight's Todd Vargas Coach's Interview brought to you by Brewer Realty, a local company with local roots and great knowledge of the real estate industry. Give them a call, 580-745-9499. Find them online at brewerrealtyok.com. And our pregame show, courtesy of Texoma Educators Federal Credit Union. Visit them online at texomaeducators.com. Coming up next, we've got tonight's kickoff, Durant versus Booker T. Washington at S.E. Williams Stadium in Tulsa. Stay with us on 106.3 with video at KBC TV on YouTube, sponsored by Studeville Chevrolet. I'm Jim Reagan. This is Durant Lions football.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
Tonight's Todd Vargas Coach's Interview is brought to you by Brewer Realty, a
When you're dealing with an insurance
local company with
company, you're already behind the eight ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Truck Month is back at Steubenville Chevrolet and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com. Right now, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months on the highly capable 25-year model half-ton Silverados. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without extra costs and no pressure. Just honest and straightsforward deals from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Now's the time to find the Chevy truck right for you at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com. Durant High School football is on the air. Listen on 106.3 FM and watch Steubenville Chevrolet video of all games, home and away, at the KLBC TV channel on YouTube. Durant High School football in 2025 on KLBC is brought to you by First Texoma National Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Brewer Realty, Taco Casa, and WinC Technology. Also, First United Bank, Medical Center Pharmacy, Main Street and University Auto Spa, Westside Family Dentistry, and Steubenville Chevrolet, as well as Shamrock Bank, the Burridge Law Firm, Mackey Home Furnishings, Arnett Insurance, and Computer Services. Let's go out to the stadium and the voice of Durant High School sports, Jim Reagan, and Superintendent of Durant Schools, Mark Mooring, for this week's presentation of Durant High School football on KLBC FM and KLBC TV on YouTube.
Evening, everybody. Jim Reagan with you. The national anthem just wrapping up, and it's good to be back by Mark's side. Mark Mooring with me, and tonight, you know, you've been around for me for a long time, so the name Booker T. Washington, it brings a lot of memories, doesn't it?
It's a very, very tradition-rich program. Very historically, some great athletes at this school. It's going to be a great game. I got to watch a little bit of the film this morning on them, and they have a lot of talent across the board.
They sure do. Let's go ahead and look at this ball club, and I tell you what, they are difficult as far as the ball club that we're going to see. District champ last year, preseason pick to be repeat this year. They come in with a record of 2-1. They're third in Class 5A in the Tulsa World. Nathaniel Goodman is their first-year coach. And Durant at 1-2, Todd Vargas in his sixth year. Last time Durant opened district play, kind of looking over things. It has been a while. 2012, last time Durant opened with a district win. That was when Sky Took kind of had an excursion in Class 5A. Durant won 40-14. Before that, DHS playing West won district openers versus Chickasha in 2010 and 2011. I don't know if you watched some of the Dell City tape, and Dell City just really put it on them.
You know, I watched a half of Dell City, and that's all I got to watch. And Dell City is that, you know, they're one of the cream of the crops. Them and Carl Albert and maybe a Bishop McGinnis, but these guys are right behind them. They had some turnovers and some bad things happen. I didn't get to watch the whole game, but they definitely flashed. Number 21 flashed on the screen, Jeremiah Pari, and number 55, Tayden Tolles, both defensive ends.
They are good ones. The series has been all Hornets. The teams played district schedules in 1998, 99, 2000, and 2001, and 2004, 2005. And then last year, Hornets 77 points and a 77-26 win in 2005, the second most points given up by Durant ever, behind only a 84-0 to Sherman back in 1945 last year. Tulsa, Washington won 28-14, but you know, Mark, teams are 0-0 right now.
They are. It's 0-0, and this is the season. This is where we prove if we can make it to the playoffs or not. You know, those first three games they meant for our record, but this is for all the marbles here. Now we've kind of fine-tuned ourselves, and we'll see what we can do.
Some players to watch. We're not sure if we're going to see Dwayne Jones, our defensive lineman, 6'3", 254. He's yet to play. He is one of the two guys that were really high regarded college folks, and the other one went to IMG Academy in Florida. So we'll see, but you mentioned Perry also offensively, the little guy we were talking about in the coach's show, Micah Washington, number 3. He's a running back, small but speedy. He scored 4 touchdowns last year in that 28-14 win.
He did. He's that 5'5" kind of water bug type back that gets hidden back behind linemen and uses his blockers really well.
They are at the 50-yard line, and the coin toss. Looks like Booker T won the toss, and they deferred, so Durant will receive. Let's go ahead and get our Taco Casa starting lineups then. Durant offensively, Grant Bull, 6'3", 262 senior. Left tackle, left guard DeMonte Averett, 6'1", 268 senior. The center, Jason Stepp, 6', 270 senior. Right guard, Caden Pepperman, 5'9", 208 junior. Right tackle, Maximus Arrington, 6'2", 280 senior. When they have a tight end, it's Colton Yarbrough, 6'6", 254 senior. Quarterback, Cole Robbins, 6', 202 senior. Running back, Stephen Manhart, 5'11", 161 senior. At fullback, occasionally Axel Thurman, 5'11", 215 senior. And wide receiver, Kason Washington Mazie, 5'11", 172 senior. Sajan Davis, 5'9", 147 junior. Aiden Polk, 6'1", 176. He is a junior. And Holden Robinson, a 6'2", 181 senior. Booker T players to watch. You mentioned Tayden Tolles. He is a 6', 230 junior. Dwayne Jones, if he plays, 13 is his number, 6'3", 254. And that Jeremiah Pari, 6'4", 220 senior. Tell you what, he can play.
Yeah, Jim, I didn't know about Dwayne Jones. I've only watched 30 minutes of film, and he wasn't in that Dell City film, and those two guys that were playing were really good anyway. So maybe Jones can take it off one more week for us.
Tonight's Durant starting lineup brought to you by Taco Casa. Real fresh, real food, real good. Taco Casa on 1st Street in Durant and in Calera. It is a really great evening here in Tulsa as we get our currents tonight. Current temperature is 79 degrees. Very little chance of rain, not a cloud in the sky. And here we go. It would be a massive upset, just the Oklahoman picking Booker T 42-13. So Durant, not much to worry about. Go out there and play ball.
Let's just pin our ears back and play some football tonight.
It is homecoming, and I think our halftime guest is going to be my colleague, Mark Moore. He'll give it an update on what's going on in the Durant school system. And so that is what we're going to do. And I tell you, I'm looking forward to this. Lions got that bye week, Mark, and you're an ex-coach, and sometimes that comes right at the best time.
It does, and that came at a really good time. We're going into district play, so we found out what we could do those 0 week 1 and 2, got a week off, and now we're opening up district play. We should be fairly healthy. Hopefully we know our personnel. We've put in a few more wrinkles and ready to go tonight.
Couple of notes. Lion defense limited Gravett to just 58 yards on 26 rushing attempts. Axel Thurman, Jacob Jones, and Britton Trotter all recorded double-digit tackles. Cleveland Williamson picked off his second pass of the season. Grant, by the way, on turnovers is -1, and they have 3 sacks. Maddox Arnold, Jones, and Grant Bull. So a couple of notes there. Durant in the red pants with white top and red numerals and the red helmet, and Booker T. Washington in the traditional orange and black. You know, kind of a side story. Back when I was first getting into radio, Mark, I was working at a radio station in Oklahoma City called KAEZ, and I got the chance to call a Douglas Booker T. Washington game in the 1970s. And guess who was up there recruiting? A guy named Barry Switzer.
That was going to be my guess.
And we got him on at halftime. It was pretty cool. That was over at the old Douglas Stadium. But Durant will be going from left to right. Not much of a wind, east-southeast at 5 miles an hour.
Looks like their defensive tackle, Dwayne Jones, is suited out down on the field, too, so we were kind of questioning whether he'd be there or not. Looks like he is there and ready for the kickoff.
We kind of figured he would
yep.
be, yeah. You want to get him there. Of course, our kickoff brought to you by Shamrock Bank, and our video tonight brought to you by Steubenville Chevrolet. Thanks to Mark for stepping in with me. Also, Alaska Jet and Carson Vistra and Austin Hyder working remotely from Boat Cheetah probably tonight. So Durant will be receiving. Here is the boot. It will go straight down the middle. Taken at the 10-yard line, 15-20, and smothered there. So Durant will have it first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. That was Cason Washington Maisie. Robbins 37 for 62 passes, 1 interception, 4 TDs, nearly a 60% clip. Last year and again this year, our Mackey Home Furnishing key is how Durant can handle things up front, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, you know, one of the keys I think is going to be our blocking up front. They're pretty good up front with their front four, but Cole's done a good job of taking care of the football.
And I think his athleticism and his ability to scramble will be definitely showcased tonight.
Yes, it will.
So they have sent the teams back. Some other notes as we kind of go through our list. Holden Robinson, 4 catches in week 2. He has a team-leading 8 receptions. Cason Washington Maisie's 4 catches include a 74-yard touchdown. So James Wallace, how about him? He boomed 4 punts and averaged 47.8 yards versus Gravett had that big 56-yarder, and he's averaging nearly 40 a punt.
You know, he was going head-to-head. You remember that Gravett punter 2 weeks ago was just amazing, and James was going head-to-head with him, had some great punts too. James has been really good at pinning them on the corners.
Both Ada and Broken Bow, by the way, remain unbeaten. They're ranked near the top in Class 4A. We've got the issue settled, it appears, and we're just about set to go here. We're glad you're with us on KLBC 106.3 FM, also video at our YouTube channel. Right side hash, here come the Lions. 3 backs in the backfield, inside handoff, that is Thurman. He is hit and pushed back, not much there. Went with a trip set in the backfield, and Coach Vargas said they added quite a few things during the break.
They did. That would look like a full house shotgun. And I think we're going to see Booker T. They're going to bring some pressure. That Dell City game, they brought a lot of cornerback blitzes also, but right there the middle linebacker came up the middle.
3 backs in the backfield. Gosh, that looks like the old wishbone almost. There is Robbins. Inside handoff, Manhart hit. No, he faked the Manhart and faked inside. That was to Thurman, and then Manhart got it at 20. His hit after no gain.
You know, it looks like they've been working on a little veer blocking right there. That was the old option look. I think we're calling it and not reading it, though, but it definitely read a give to the fullback there if we were reading it.
3rd down and 10. The ball at the 21-yard line. Lions with a new look there. We have 2 receivers, 1 on each side, 3 backs in the backfield. Robbins, the senior quarterback, changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And Robbins will look and throw. The pass incomplete. Not looking was Holden Robinson. He was open at about the 25-yard line, but he had not turned around yet. So miscommunication there, and Durant will have to punt.
Yeah, he was open there. Nice fake to the fullback, though. I still think their coaches are going to have to get their defense over there on the sidelines and probably coach them up on how to defend this this little bit of a triple option look we're going for right now, because they haven't taken the dive back yet.
James Wallace will punt.
James Wallace in to do the punting.
And he will stand back at about his 9-yard line.
Durham.
Durham is back at the 49. Durant will get another lineman on. And Durant is going to be whistled for a delay of game. So Durant short a player. That'll be a 5-yard mark off and make it 4th down and 15. Glad you're with us tonight on KLBC as a hearty bunch of Durant fans on the far side. The storied Booker T. Washington High School. Wallace now at his 5-yard line. Durham back at about the 47. Waits the snap. Got it. It is blocked. It goes in the end zone, and it is going to be a touchdown for Tulsa, Washington. Booker T with the block punt and a score, and it is now 6-0. Let's look at that number. I think that was number 55.
That punt was blocked and recovered by number 55,
Tayden Tolles.
Tayden Toll with the block, and he recovers it in the end zone, and the score is 6-0. So an extra point. Dylan Carpenter is their kicker. That'll be Mitchell. It looks like the pitch is up, kick is up, and it is good. 10:21 to go in the first period. Your Shamrock Bank score is 7-0. Booker T. Washington back in 60 seconds after this Brewer Realty timeout.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
A good bank standing behind you is key.
Having a bank like First Texoma in your community is a game changer for small businesses. It gives us access to capital that we desperately need to expand and to grow, so that way we can take care of our customers just like First Texoma takes care of us.
I love First Texoma because they're always so friendly. They go out of their way for us.
Quick 7-0, a 3-and-out Durant's offense, and then a block punt. So Booker T off to the fast start. They will be kicking off. Here is a kick. Will hit at the 20-yard line, picked up by Washington Maisie, and he will scoot out of bounds at about the 23. Offensively, go ahead.
No, I was going to say we can't let those balls hit the ground on the kickoff. It's a free ball.
So first down, Lions, second possession. Booker T, their probable starters really weren't sent to me. We gave you up front, Tolles, Robinson, and Jones. Pari is the defensive end. Campanelle, Garrett, Spring, Chaplin, the linebackers. Corners are Farley and Phillips, and the safeties Durham and T.J. Taylor. Grant, starting lineup for Booker T, brought to you by Taco Casa. Lions now have two receivers left and right. There's an inside handoff, nothing there, as he is snowed under for loss at 2 yards. Booker T with 2 blowout wins as they blew out Tulsa Central 2 weeks ago. And we mentioned Del City beat them 38-6. They also have defeated 6A Muskogee 221-14.
Pick number 13, Dwayne Jones.
Lost 2, second down and 12. Ball at the 19-yard line.
20-yard line.
Lions have trips to the right. In motion, Manhard. He got the handoff. No, Robbins keeps, and he'll get back maybe to the original line of scrimmage. That's about it. It's third down and 12.
It looks like Booker T is going to go a man-free coverage look to that 5 wide receiver look, and we did have them outnumbered on the 3 receiver side. They kept that safety back deep, so we had them outnumbered 3-2.
3rd down and 12. Lion football here on KLBC tonight, and Durant in an obvious passing situation. Robbins in the backfield, in motion, Flores. Back to pass, Cole looks, throws, across the middle, pass caught at the 40-yard line, 45. It'll be a First United Bank first down. That's Holden Robinson with the reception. First United Bank first down for the Lions, and looked like just a slant across the middle and a bullet pass from Cole Robinson.
It was a slant across the middle that he got into the second window, and it always scares me when we throw deep balls across the middle, but Cole does a really good job of that.
If you're watching on our replay there, he got it to about the 45-yard line. There is a Tulsa player, Washington player, shaken up on the field. That'll give us time. I'll ask you if we can do our Durant Lumber Company hard hat players. Week 2 winner was Axel Thurman. Axel Thurman, Durant Lumber hard hat awarded each week to the Durant Lions player of the game. Proudly sponsored by Durant Lumber Company, 115 South 3rd. A good look at Axel there. And I think my nickname of Tackle Machine is kind of caught on because Coach Vargas mentioned it when we were talking about him.
I like it.
Players okay, looks like, which is good news. That was Anthony Chaplin. Lions able to get a first down through the air.
First and 10 for the Lions.
Left side hash, ball at the 45-yard line. Trips to the right. 2 receivers left. Robbins in the backfield and goes in motion, and Robbins keeps, and he'll get maybe a yard. Not much there. Booker T, a team that was for years were in the highest class. They struggled their last couple of years in 6A2. In fact, their program, they got down to just 40 varsity players about time they moved to 5A, and things have picked back up again.
With this defensive line, too, they're going to be successful. That's definitely the strength of their team.
47-yard line.
2nd down and 8 at the 47. Robbins to pass, looks, throws, pass is caught on the deflection down the sideline. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Durant. Deflected pass caught by, that was Aiden, wasn't it?
That was Aiden Polk. Yes,
Aiden
it was.
Polk with the touchdown, and Durant is on the board.
On the bounce.
Great heads-up play by Aiden. Be around the ball, make a play.
In for the touchdown.
Touchdown brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. Medical Center Pharmacy knows you by name. They're ready to serve your health care needs. That was a 75-yard drive. Now the extra point is Otto Baskin. His kick is up, and it is good. We've got a tie game. Shamrock Bank scores 7-7 Durant as we go to this Brewer timeout right here on KLBC.
Lions 7.
Where was he at?
High school football here at SC Williams Stadium.
I think we are still live here, so we'll keep it right here as Polk got that deflection down the left sideline, Mark, and I'll tell you what, he just went home, didn't he?
He did. He just kind of turned around. The ball fell right in his hands, and off to the races he went.
Not really counted as a turnover, but that kind of really is. It was deflected by Booker T. So it's time for our Shamrock Bank kickoff here to start this next sequence of action. 7:52 to go here in the first quarter. And Grant kind of hushing the crowd a little bit at 7-7. We'll get our first look at the Booker T offense and first look at Durant's defense.
I'm going to guess this is going to be a high pooch the way the ball is lined up on the tee. We probably don't want to kick it deep.
Otto Baskin kicks. It's going to be high to the left. Durant will try to get down there. It is fumbled on the turf. Let's see, did Durant get it? We're saying yes. Lions with the fumble recovery. And I was talking to Coach Vargas saying, you'll be nice once in a while to get some turnovers.
It definitely will, but that's exactly what you want to do. You want to put it up as high as you can and let that guy fielding that kick feel the pressure coming down.
So the Lions now with it again. This time they're on the Hornets' 43-yard line.
I'd really like to see us hand off to the fullback in that other look before. They never took the fullback on the dive.
Came out with a trips in the backfield. Almost looked like a Veer wishbone look.
It was.
And they've got 3 backs in the backfield. First down and 10, Robbins with it. Cuesta is the up back. He got the handoff. He's pushed back. So Cuesta is in the backfield with Robbins, Manhard, and Nicole Robbins. And I think that was Axel Thurman in there too at one time. Cuesta that time was in at fullback. Trent finding it difficult to maneuver between that defensive wall.
You're right. The holes close up quick, Jim.
Loss of 2 on the plate. Second down, 12.
Lions with it now at the 45-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield. There is Robbins pitches outside. That is Holden Robinson. He puts his head down near the sticks on the far side. Little option.
It is. You know, I really like what we're doing because in the option, you leave a player unblocked. And if they're really good, you can leave them unblocked and read them. And they have man coverage as well, so we can run them off with our receivers and get on the edge.
First United Bank first down, 33-yard line. Holden Robinson getting the pitch. Grant moves it down to the 33-yard line. Pope split left. Split right is almost. 3 backs in the backfield. Triple option look. And Cuesta had a little bit of room, and he spins inside the 30 to about the 27.
That's the play. That's what I want to see right there. Give it to the fullback. Let's get 5 yards and make a manageable second and medium.
6:25 to go here in the first quarter. Shamrock Bank score tied 7-7.
Second down, 6.
As you heard from the PA, he gives the down and distance, so I'll try not to talk over him. Grant trying to draw him offside, they didn't budge. We got 10 on the play clock. Grant moving into a slight breeze here in the first half. Left side hash. Here is pitch outside, trying to cut inside. Nice spin move, but nothing there. Lost about a half a yard. That was Britton Trotter who got it. As Durant showing a different look with several different personnel in the backfield.
You know, it slows down the defensive lineman a little bit. That's what you want to hope, is they have to play a little bit more sound technique and they just can't pin their ears back. But obviously here in 3rd and 7, they're going to be getting a rush on the quarterback. It is 2-down territory, though.
Ball squarely on the 30-yard line, right hash. Robinson now is split far left. There is Manhard inside, rolling and throwing. The ball is deflected. It's incomplete. Tried to get it in the flat. I think the Flories are Manhard, and that big paw got up there.
Oh, we had the numbers on our sideline over there with the trips and the motion over there. We had them way outnumbered.
To number 21, Terrio Perry.
So let's see what Durant will do. It is 4th down and 6. They will probably go for it. Ball at the 30-yard line. Lions trying to convert their first 4th down of the ball game. Trips left, 1 right. We're going to have a timeout called. We're going to keep it right here, and I'll ask if you can pull up our Hausner cheer salute. We'll do that during this timeout. This year we're featuring these members of the 2025 Durant High School cheerleading team. Kinsley Goza and Zara Wingfield. Hausner manufactures and distributes precast concrete storm shelters, septic tanks, and other plumbing and sewer system supplies. Find them at gohausner.com. And if you're watching our video, a good look at the cheer squad, and they're doing their usual thing on the far side.
They're doing a good job, too. They work really, really hard.
So far have not seen the Durant defense or the Booker T offense as Grant's first possession ended with a blocked punt and Booker T Washington taking it in for a touchdown. Grant scoring on their second possession, and then they've got it now after a recovery of the kickoff. Here we go, 4th down and 6. Trips to the left, almost split right. Flores now goes in motion, back to pass. Pass across the middle, he missed him. It's intercepted at the 10-yard line. He was open, but the pass was overthrown, and Booker T will take over on downs.
Yeah, he was open. He was wide open. If we'd have thrown it a little bit quicker, but you know what? It's better than an incompletion. They get the ball back there.
Good point. They're inside their 20-yard line at the 15. Defensively, Taco Casa starting lineup for Durant looks this way. Colton Yarbrough, 6'6", 254, defensive tackle. Nose, Jackson Quest, a 5'10", 224 senior. Defensive tackle, Maddox Arnold, 6'1", 210 senior. Sam linebacker, Jacob Jones. Mike linebacker, Axel Thurman. Stud linebacker, Aiden DeVinny. Will linebacker, Britton Trotter. Corners are Holden Robinson, Cleveland Williamson, and Washington Maisie and Polk are the safeties. First down and 10. Levi Brooks throws a pass caught in the flat, hit, and up over the 20 to the 25-yard line. Levi Brooks is their quarterback, 6'3", 180-pound senior. And the little guy to watch is Micah Washington, 5'5", 145.
That was good pursuit by Quest out to the ball from his nose guard position, but we've got to, as soon as that quarterback turns to throw, we've got to get more pursuit out to the ball on the edge.
Man goes in motion. And there is Washington. He's outside, and he is ushered out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. He scored all 4 of their touchdowns last year against Durant. That's Micah Washington. And they will be short of a first down by a couple. Second down and 2. Right side hash. 2 backs in the backfield. There's Brooks. Handoff outside, 35-yard line. Got Brockers 40. Cuts inside, 45-50, and Michael Washington is ushered out of bounds at about the 45. That's another first down.
Got to get off blocks. Got to run to the football.
Up front for Booker T. 230, 245, 268, 260, 257. The center is Phil Lodeholt III, the got to be the son of the former OU player and classmate of my son at the University of Oklahoma. They were on the senior class the same year. There is Brooks, backs the pass. He's looking right. He's rolling to his right. There's going to be a flag thrown. The pass is caught at the 25-yard line. We may see a hold, though. Let's see.
I think it was a hold. I think they were holding Colton Yarbrough there.
A yellow hanky at the 49-yard line.
Quarterback Brooks had all time in the world, and probably there's a reason for that. Colton, the Arkansas verbal commit, holding against Booker T.
You know, the film I watched today, I think that's a good matchup for us. Colton on their left tackle.
That will wipe off that first down. 4:13 to go here in the first period. The score is 7-7, Durant and Booker T. Washington.
Congratulate the class of 1995, celebrating their 30th year reunion.
So they mark it at the 44. They need to acquire the 38 in Durant territory, 37. So about 19, 20 yards. First down at 20. Brooks sends them pair in motion. There's a Washington again. He spins and is thrown down by DeVinny. Also coming over to help out. Looked like 63 for Durant. That was it's not on our roster. So it's second down and 12.
Ready to wait on the play. Second down, 12.
They moved it to about the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
Levi Brooks. There's Washington, 50-yard line, 45-40. Washington outside, down the sideline. He is inside the 25 to the 20. Levi Washington following load hold. Adona Wall, Kazuda, and Sam Cornelius. They're right side of the offensive line. Their right tackle, just a freshman mark, 6'4", 257.
Good enough for another Hornets first down.
Booker T on the move again. Well, actually, their first possession. Here is Washington, hit and dropped, thrown down by Cuesta after about 2-yard pickup, maybe.
You know, there's definitely a theme with Booker T. They like to hit it wide, especially with number 5, the running back there. They like to hit it outside wide with the bubble screens. He bounces it. I don't think they really want to stick it up inside. Their offensive line is not quite as on the same level as their defensive line.
I think that the 63 is Madison out there. That's Arnold, I believe. I remember we had gotten another roster, so Maddox Arnold is 63. Back to pass. Brooks throws in the end zone. He's wide open for a touchdown. Nobody around him.
Pass is complete with number 8, the Tyler Collier, for the touchdown. Touchdown!
Collier, the touchdown pass of 19 yards. And it is 13-7 with the extra point coming. Brooks to Collier.
Tyler Collier for the touchdown.
I didn't see what our safety was doing. I know our corner was up on the short stuff, so it was probably a cover 2 type, but I think that we had our eyes on the backfield a little too much instead on the receiver.
So we got the extra point coming. I think this is Elijah Williams waiting on the snap. It is up, and it is through the uprights and good. 2:12 to go in the first quarter. Booker T. Washington 14, Durant 7. That's your Shamrock score. Back at 60 seconds after this Brewer Realty timeout.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
As we come back, the kickoff taken by Washington Maisie, and he is knocked down at about the same spot he was a while ago at the 27-yard line, first down and 10.
For the Lions.
You know, Jim, just getting a feel for this game in the last 10 minutes, I think our matchups are better suited for the receivers, and our receivers can match up with their secondary. So hopefully we can get a little bit more of the open look and throw the ball around a little bit.
So first down and 10, Durant with it. 2:08 to go in what has been an eventful first period.
Of 1990. Congratulations.
Durant with trips to the left, in motion Flores. He gets a flat pass, caught 25-yard line, tries to get outside. He's at the 30, still on his feet, and is ushered out of bounds beyond the sticks, it looks like. Let's see if they're going to mark him with a First United Bank first down. It is at Shamrock Bank kickoff, by the way.
You know, and that's the stuff I was talking about, the empty look on the trip side. We do have them outnumbered, and then when we throw that little swing out to the running back, we definitely have the blockers and the numbers on our side.
Tonight's video brought to you by Stuyvesant Chevrolet. Appreciate Eric and everyone at Steubenville. Was the First United Bank first down, 36-yard line. Durant moving the ball a little bit through the air. In motion is Manhart. He's in the backfield, got the handoff. Stutter step will get maybe 1-2 yards before he's met and stopped. Trying to keep him honest.
That's what I was just about to say. We got to keep them honest a little bit, or they're just going to pin their ears back. But that empty look, catch, throw, really tires out the defensive lineman too.
Second down and 8, 38-yard line. His first quarter rolling inside a minute and a half here in just a sec. Trips right, in motion. Flat pass caught. 35-yard line, hit and stuffed. That was Colton Poor, and he lost back probably to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be third down and 10.
And that's the same play as we ran on first down. I think the blocking was there. We just got to keep running to the sideline. You never want to cut back inside because that's where all the bad guys live.
Yeah, they do have some pursuit. Their linebackers, Andrew Campanelle, Boone Scarrett, Garrett Spring, and Anthony Chaplin look like they're pretty active.
They do run to the ball really well.
Third down at the 37. Durant needs 9 to keep this drive alive. Less than a minute to go. Robbins fakes, looks, throws down the left sideline. The pass is incomplete off the fingertips of the intended receiver.
Got a flag.
There is a flag, and
I don't believe the corner had his arm on us all the way downfield.
Decorating the field at the 49-yard line.
If that is the case, that'll be a First United Bank first down.
Aaron Freeman.
Officials are discussing things at about the 42-yard line. They were coming over now, and let's see, pass interference. Them, so it'll be a First United Bank first down.
You know, and something to come back to later maybe is we motioned that inside receiver on the 2 receiver side, which opened up the quick slant, or the skinny post on the back side was wide open as well, but we were looking to the other side.
That moves it inside the 50 at the 48-yard line on the Tulsa Public Schools logo. S.E. Williams Stadium, I guess it's been here a long time. A lot of these stadiums have been redone, and not a bad venue now. There is Robbins keeps 50-yard line, barrels inside the 45, falls forward to about the 44. That was a called play, and Nicole took it over right tackle and got what he could.
I always like the quarterback carrying the football. Keep the defense honest, and you always have an extra blocker.
Probably going to be the final play of the first quarter, as the clock now motoring at 12 seconds to go, and it is a 14-7 is your score. Booker T. Washington over Durant. That's your Shamrock Bank score. We head to the second quarter after this Brewer Realty timeout. Stay with us, back in 60.
Durant True Value Lumber is proud to be your hometown store, investing time and money right here in Durant because they live here too. Mike Ridgway and his team work hard to earn your trust and keep it with great service long after the sale. True value is found in your family and friends, and true value is found right in the heart of downtown Durant. For lumber, hardware, lawn and garden, and more comes the Durant True Value Lumber, just south of 3rd and Main. Your only locally owned and operated True Value hardware and lumber dealer in Durant.
At Westside Family Dentistry, we know the health of your smile significantly impacts your overall health. Using the latest dental technology, Dr. Brandon Beaver and Dr. Taylor Markham can help you enjoy lifelong oral health. And whether it's children's dentistry, cosmetic procedures, dental implants, or sedation dentistry, our friendly team of professionals will make your experience something to smile about. Westside Family Dentistry in Durant, something to smile about.
14-7 is the score. Grant's extra point, by the way, brought to you by Arnett Insurance. Their insurance can't insure a victory in tonight's game, but they can insure home, automotive, and commercial protection. Arnett Insurance, one of our fine sponsors of Durant High School football. Lions scored on a deflected pass caught by Aiden Polk. And Booker T with a blocked punt ran in for a touchdown, and then Collier 19-yard touchdown or caught the pass from Levi Brooks. The extra point made it 14-7. That's where we're at right now. Lions facing second down and 5 at the Booker T 44-yard line. In motion, that is Washington Maisie has it. He's at the 50, and he is thrown back. Good grief, Charlie Brown. That's Keenan Farley, 6'1", 197 senior, and boy, he just converged on that in a hurry.
Yeah, we missed a block with our outside receiver. If we'd had it blocked up, I think we'd have had it right there, but I do think that's something that we still need to go back to. They have moved another safety back deep now that they've seen we're throwing the ball around.
3rd and 10 now at the 48. Manhard, the close receiver, is 3 hit out to the right and 2 to the left. In motion is Flores, and we'll have movement. And Durant will be backed up 5. Penalties have been an issue. Durant did a little bit better against Gravett, if I remember correctly, but Washington with a couple of major ones in this ball game. Procedure against Durant moves it inside their own territory at the 47. 3rd down and 15. Not the down and distance you like to see when you're playing Booker T. Washington.
No, it is not. Not at all. I do not want to call a 3rd down and 15. I like the second and short plays.
The Lions waiting the play. It's halftime, so I'm going to corral Mark, and we're going to talk a little bit about the school, I think.
I always love to talk about the school.
Lots of stuff going on.
You know, with this man coverage, it'd be nice to see maybe like some deep crossing routes. You see it on Saturdays and Sundays, that natural pick. When you go against man coverage, you always want to do that as slyly as you can on the offensive side of the ball without looking like you're trying to run over the defender.
Todd Vargas was conferring with one of the officials. Durant was coming out of the huddle, and now they're back to the line. Allowing Cole some time to pass is going to be Mackey home first's key. Man goes in motion. Back to pass. Robbins, he's got a lane if he can get by one. He's at the 50, but nothing there. It converged really quickly. That's Dwayne Jones. That's the kid that hasn't played all year. He's a good one, 6'3", 254. He is just a junior.
And we had 2 guys open over there to the trip side. It's just we had pressure and had to put our head down and scramble.
So Durant's going to have to punt. That is Wallace. He had his first one blocked. And back is Davion Durham. He's got it at the 24-yard line. Here is the boot. He shanked it, and it will go out of bounds. Now it's going to hit at the 40. And his
24, James Wallace, punting the football for the
knocked
Lions.
dead at about the 43-yard line, so that was only a 9-yard punt. So pretty good field position for the Hornets. Let's go ahead. I'll ask you if you want to bring up that is our senior spotlight, brought to you by Greg Phillips State Farm Insurance. This week we salute Justin Andrus and Jackson Cuesta. See Greg Phillips State Farm in Durant for life, home, car insurance, and more. Call him for a quote, 924-1212. 10:59 to go in the first period. It is 14-7. Booker T with the football at the 43-yard line. There is Brooks. He's off to Washington. There's nobody there. Thurman's there also. Britton Trotter, and they threw a late flag. Surely they didn't call unnecessary roughness on that.
Contact was made by the Lions number 44, Axel Thurman. However, there's a penalty flag on the play.
That was a quick call if it was. How good grief. They called that unnecessary roughness. Got a face mask. Okay, well, we couldn't tell that. Disappointing there after they had stuffed him at the line of scrimmage. So that gives them a First United Bank first down. That moves the ball down to the 41-yard line.
That face mask penalty, a 15-yarder, moves the ball.
So they will move the chains.
Lions, 41-yard line.
Lions defense having to make a stand. Looking at some of their stats coming in, Britton Trotter with 29 tackles this year. Axel Thurman, 34, leading the club. Linebackers have been good all year for Durant. Going to be real good tonight. First down and 10. Brooks throws across the middle. Pass is incomplete, in between a couple of defenders. At about the 13-yard line, it falls incomplete at second down and 10.
Looked like Booker T had 2 receivers in the same area there. I don't know that they were supposed to be right there together.
Several defenders were there. The pass was well thrown by Levi Brooks. He was the starter last year. It was a Micah Washington show last year in that ball game. He is a 3-year starter as well, Brooks at quarterback. Left side hash, 2 receivers left and right. There is a flat pass caught at Washington 40-yard line. Tries to get in the open, and look at him just kind of stutter around and get a big first down inside the 30. It is hard to get a lasso on that guy.
He is quick.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
There is a flag. That is on the far side, all by its lonesome at the 42-yard line. Let's see what they call. Washington is walking back, so apparently the Hornets will be whistled.
Illegal
Personal
shift.
foul. Illegal shift, okay. That will send it back to the 46-yard line. Second down and 15. Clock at 10:15 to go here in the first half. Booker T. Washington 14, Durant 7. Durant football tonight on KLBC. We will be on the other side of Tulsa next Friday night at East Central, Eastside Stadium, Durant and Tulsa East Central. Making some trips up northeast. Brooks sends Washington in motion, got it in the flat 45-yard line, got away from one, and finally Axel got him down. As tell you what, Flory slowed him down and let Axel come in and put the finishing touches there. You're going to have more than one to get him down.
We do. We need more red hats getting to the football on that wide stuff.
Got about 7, third down and 8.
He's shown that he likes to cut it back inside too, so pursuit from inside out needs to meet him right in the chest.
Third down and 8.
20 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Score Hornets 14, Lions 7.
Collier has the touchdown pass. He's one of 2 receivers left. Right side hash. Brooks with Washington. He's to pass, has all the time in the world now. Is flushed out of the pocket, being chased. He's going to be knocked out of bounds after a short or no gain. Pretty good coverage there for Durant. As looked like Colton Yarbrough was over there.
It was good coverage. You know, it looked like our end came under and our nose guard looped out around, and it was just good coverage, and he didn't have anywhere to go and had to tuck it and run.
That was Maddox Arnold, 42. 63, I'm thinking that might be Grant Bull. Again, we weren't given the change. Fourth down and 9, they're going to go for it. They're sending deuces, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Washington was in the backfield, and 0 showed on the clock. Booker T. Washington takes the timeout. We'll keep it here. Remind you, next week the game will be at Tulsa East Central. That will be at 6:30, 7 o'clock kickoff. So 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff, and then back home, week 6, Tulsa Edison. And with the off week, it seems like forever since we've been back home.
It does. I was looking at our schedule. You know, we're up here 4 times, and then we were at Broken Bow. Our shortest road trip was 2 hours to Broken Bow.
Yeah, we've still got to go to Coweta, come to Tulsa 2 more times, Kelly, and then next week it will be at East Central. Home games will get Shawnee looking over the district, and we'll talk about that district as I've got all the information put together about that. And kind of interesting, McAllister 0-3, but like Grant, they played a really hard schedule.
They've been kicking it out here.
Here we go, 4th down and 8.
Kenny Jr. says you all been kicking it.
Lions trying to
That's the 20. Good team.
turn the ball over here to the offense. Brooks is in the backfield. Grant jumped offside, it looked like. That was Yarborough. Let's see if they were drawn. Don't think so. That makes it a lot easier, and that's one of those penalties that just infuriates a coach.
It is.
I'd like to also take this opportunity to congratulate.
So 4th and 4, trips left.
71. They are in the house.
Dry backfield, Brooks.
1971.
Back to pass, looks and throws. He's being chased. He will look and he will throw the ball away. There's a flag.
Levi Brooks being chased out of bounds.
We'll hope it's a hold. If not, Durant will not take it.
Chasing for the Lions, number 15, Britton Trotter.
Good pressure that time by Yarborough, and then Axel came in to make sure he went out of bounds.
Penalty
Holding declined, so Durant's defense turns it over.
You know, it's a good matchup with Colton on either one of their tackles, actually, and he's done a good job of coming under the tackle and ripping underneath.
He's been active here in this first half. 8:52 to go. Shamrock Bank's score is 14-7, Booker T. Washington.
You know, it's all about matchups, and I think both teams' defensive lines are better than both teams' offensive lines, and both teams have really good receivers.
So the Lions will get possession here. They've got it at the 35-yard line. In motion, Flores. Jet sweep got it 35. Gets outside 40, 45 down the sideline inside Washington territory near the 45-yard line.
Outstanding perimeter blocking right there, and we got a flag now. Multiple flags on the line sideline.
There's a plethora of flags decorating the field.
I don't know if somebody got tangled up over there or what.
35-yard line.
So we'll have to read that, but nice job by Flores. He kind of came inside and then bounced it outside. And here's the replay there, Mark.
Look at this great blocking by the receivers downfield.
Let's see if we can see something at the end of that. We can't. The White Hats are discussing at the, actually the White Hat and the two Black Hats. 8:43 to go before halftime. As we await the flag explanation.
They're talking to our sidelines like it's on them possibly.
Cleveland Williamson over there trying to calm everybody down, it looks like.
It's really surprised there. You know, when the officials huddle up like that, a lot of times it's going to be offsetting.
Here we go, the White Hat.
It is a dead ball personal foul.
It is against Booker T. Washington. That'll mean it'll be a First United Bank first down added to the first down on the nice play by Flores.
Have the football, first down 10.
So they've got it at the 29. Lions on the move here with 8:43 to go in the first. Almost now split left. Ethan King looks like is out there. No, that is Sage and Davis. Davis and Poor, the three receivers. There is spinning into nowhere was Manhard. Tell you what, Manhard, the first part of this season, he's really run into difficulty trying to find some room to run.
That's tough. You know, we had them outnumbered in the box 7-5, and they're just so good up front with those front four.
5-yard loss, second down and 15.
That tackle made by the Hornets, number 52, Chase Robinson.
It is homecoming, so they will be having their activities at halftime instead of before the game like everybody else does.
Second down 15 for the Lions.
Second 15, there is Robbins. He's hit and thrown down for no gain.
Smash at the 35-yard line.
So third down, they lost one, 3rd and 16.
You know, it's still two down territory if we can pick up 5-8 yards here.
I think we can game plan that deflection drill.
Oh, that'd be
deflection
nice,
play
yeah.
right here. It worked moments ago for Durant's touchdown.
At the Hornets' 36-yard line. 7 minutes.
Durant needs to acquire the 19 to get the First United Bank first down.
It's like Booker T's going to be in straight man coverage, one-on-one up at the top.
Well, they got the 3 down linemen. They're all backing off. Back to pass Robbins. He is in trouble. He's rolling. He's going to be throwing the ball away. And let's see. There was a Washington Maisie was in the vicinity. And I'll tell you what, those Hornets, they brought 2 linebackers. And then with the 3 they had, plenty of pressure there.
You know, on 3rd and long, any long yardage, you're going to bet that they're going to bring some pressure and man up.
There is a lion that is shaken up on the field. So I'd like to thank our video sponsor, Steubenville Chevrolet. By the way, our next broadcast on KSEO will be softball. That will be Tuesday. It'll be senior night versus Sulphur. We'll have a video at KLBC TV as well. There is no OU football tomorrow. The Sooners are idle, and they've got Kent State in 2 weeks, and holding everybody's kind of crossing their fingers to see if John Mateer might be ready for Texas. I would think that's probably going to be a stretch.
You know, I think Sooner fans want to build a statue of Dr. Shin, his hand surgeon, in Heisman Park.
That guy has gotten a lot of pub in Oklahoma.
Yes, he has.
The last 48 hours.
The Attorney General gave him a commendation.
So Wallace to punt. Let's see if James can pin him deep. He'll be punting at his own 47-yard line, and they've got 7 on the line there. He will, again, shank that one, and it goes out of bounds. So James having a tough evening so far. Had punted well all season long. So they will get the ball after getting a couple of First United Bank first downs. 7:10 to go here in the first half. Shamrock Bank scored 14-7. Tulsa, Washington. Several other district games tonight. Of course, this is the opening of district. Coweta is at McAllister, Shawnee at East Central, and Edison will be at Kelly. Few surprises in the non-district play. We mentioned McAllister 0-3, but they played Broken Bow, Ada, and I think Poto was the other that they lost. Here come the Hornets with it at their own 27-yard line. There is Washington again. He is hit and knocked down at about the 37. He's close to the first down sticks.
Again, they definitely want to hit it wide, and he likes to bounce it.
Was a First United Bank first down. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Brooks in motion, jet sweep. Hit in the backfield, got away, 40, 45, 50, stumbles to the 45-yard line. That was Max Houston, a wide receiver. He got the handoff, and in heavy traffic, he maneuvered his way all the way down inside Durant territory.
He did, and I'm so far up here, I don't know who's responsible for the edge, but we've got to set the edge and turn him back into our pursuit and get our pursuit going from the inside to the outside.
First down and 10 at the 46. Brooks with it. Spot pass, caught, 45, 40, and down to him at the 38. Line's missing a couple of tackles there, and that allowed Keenan Farley to get pretty good yardage. Got about 8 yards, second down and 2 as they're moving down the field with 6:14 to go before halftime. Brooks has him in the backfield. There's a handoff. Tries to get outside, does 35, inside 30, close to the 30, 32-yard line. That was Elijah Hill, the running back there, and he got another first down. just gaping holes in that offensive line right now.
You know, it looked like we were having a little bit of trouble getting lined up the last two plays. I saw Colton was waving at some people, and it didn't look right.
Mark it at the 32, first down and 10.
Territory at the 32-yard line. 5 minutes. 45 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Okay, the Hornets now left side hash. Brooks in motion. Inside handoff. Washington tries to make it outside, cuts back inside again, and look at him keep his streak going. That wasn't Washington, that was 25 Elijah Hill. Guys, a couple. It was hard earned. Second down and 8 at the 30. Clock at 5:15 and counting. Caden McClellan now split left. We've got a timeout. Durant. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 30-second break. The Shamrock Bank score is 14-7 Booker T after this Brewery timeout.
Yarnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Yarnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Yarnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
Tigers 7. Bill Wasso.
Tell you what, growing up, I don't know, back in the 60s and 70s, Booker T. Washington and Midwest City was really, most years was the top game in the largest class, and back then 4A, and over the years they have won 8 state championships in football. They might have enough talent to do it again this year. We'll see what happens as it all shakes out. Second down and 7 at the 30. Brooks to pass. Flushed out of his pocket. He'll just throw it away. No, and now they got a pushing of the quarterback, and they're going to watch him close. And Brooks, he sold it. That was Cuesta, and that is a bad penalty right there. You cannot even touch him. Roughing the passer against Durant, and Durant had made the play, and the play was over with.
Yeah, Jim, I was watching the secondary, and I didn't really see it, but when I turned around and looked at the screen here in our booth, it looked pretty ticky-tack to me.
Brooks sold it, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yes, he did.
That moves it down inside the 15-yard line, first down and 10. That's a key penalty in this drive. Here's Washington. He is in the secondary, and he will be stopped at about the 5. And we got another flag.
Washington was the ball carrier. Once again,
starting to get a little chippy, as the old hockey in me likes to say. This one may be against the Hornets. They're backing up towards the north end zone. It's a penalty. Let's see what they're going to do. It's against Booker T. Did get some first quarter stats from Kevin. In that first quarter, Durant with 19 yards rushing and Booker T 64. Durant 87 passing, Booker T 31. Durant had 106 total yards, Booker T 95. Each team had a turnover, and those were first period stats, courtesy of Kevin Farr. Thanks, Kevin. So penalties really playing a role in this one.
Penalties. Our story of our season is penalties and turnovers. We got to eliminate turnovers and eliminate penalties, and we're going to be just fine.
They did take a timeout. Don't forget, no OU football tomorrow on KSEO. Sooners off. Next Tuesday night is senior night for Durant softball against Sulphur. That's at 5 o'clock. Durant looking like they're probably going to be playing at Pryor in the regional softball.
That's going to be a tough regional.
Gave it a good go to try to get that second spot. Lost a close game at Coweta yesterday.
Needed to beat them by 3, wasn't it, to be able to host a regional?
Yeah, just couldn't do it. Lost 4-1. We are back to action. There is Brooks rolling to his right. He fakes a throw. He is going to have to throw it out of bounds. And Colton Yarbrough was there again. So this is the most active I've seen Colton. And he is definitely going to be I would think, a candidate for a hard hat this week so far.
He is. He's been in the backfield and applying a lot of pressure. I kind of like it when they're throwing the football and not running it out wide right now because we're getting some pressure and covering them pretty well.
8 o'clock, KLBC Durant, Jim Rugg and Mark Mooring with Durant football on 106.3 FM. Shamrock Bank score 14-7. Booker T. Washington, they've got the ball at the Durant 20-yard line. It is 3rd and 15. They've got trips to the left. Got another timeout, it appears, or at least a stoppage. Oh, ran out of time. Penalty field first half, you might say. It makes it even difficult, but just hold your breath when Micah Washington gets the ball every time. He reminds me of a player we saw a few weeks ago at Broken Bow. Back to pass is the quarterback, throws in the end zone, the pass is overthrown, incomplete. And
oh my goodness.
There's a bogus flag thrown. Good grief. The pass was well overthrown, and the official throws it on the pass is not even.
Jim, I usually bite my lip on anything officiating. That was awful.
Oh, I could see it real easy. Look at the Durant coaches on the far side. Let's not do this, crew. Come on. You don't have to call everything, okay? I was watching it. And,
especially when there's nothing to call.
So that takes away the 15 yards that knocked them back, and that gave them automatic first downs.
We're just trading penalties back and forth. They've got it, looks like 3rd and 5 right now.
Did not get the first down, okay. 3rd down and 5 at the 10-yard line. Can Durant's defense overcome this? Pass in the flat. Caught.
Good pursuit.
Not much there.
Grant Bull.
Yeah.
Good job, Grant. He's from his end position all the way out to the sideline.
So it'll be 4th down. Let's see. Will they go for it or try a field goal?
Looks like they're going for a field goal.
That would be a win for Durant, but let's look for the fake here. That's a 25-yard field goal.
They're looking like they're missing a player. Yep,
they're down. They're getting on a player.
Nope. They don't have enough on the line of scrimmage.
That's a kick is good, but they got a penalty.
We'll just decline that.
We'll take the penalty. That'll make him re-kick.
5-yard penalty being assessed against the Hornets.
So he had plenty of leg on that, by the way, too. They had the runner, and he wasn't really running that hard.
He wasn't.
And he stopped about halfway there.
He stopped and watched. He had the best seat in the house.
Yeah. So back him up. What is that number of the kicker? Can you see that?
No, I can't.
15 is holding.
I see. Yeah, they've got Dylan Carpenter's the kicker. Oh,
Yeah.
They've got a Nico Stevens, number 36, maybe.
Can't tell. It's at the, it'll be a 30-yard. Waits a snap. It's down. The kick is on the way. I don't think he get it. He missed it. It's no good. Durant's defense holds. So with
3:48 to go before halftime. Your Shamrock Bank score remains at 14-7, and despite the penalties, Durant's defense comes up with a stop.
Despite the bogus pass interference call, Jim, let's call it how we see it.
This is the Durant.
This is the Durant feed.
Yes, it is. So Durant will get it with 3:48 to go, and what has been a interesting first half. Durant overcoming their first possession, they're stuffed, and then the first punt is blocked, led to a Booker T. Washington touchdown. Durant on a pass that was deflected, taken by Aiden Polk in for a score, and then Booker T. with a drive for a touchdown.
That block punt, some costly penalties.
Durant has it at the 20-yard line. There's a handoff inside, and thrown back is the ball carrier.
Got another flag.
In fact, there might have been some movement on the right side of the Durant offensive line. Talking to their announcer, Night Train Lane over there was talking before the ball game. Apparently has been here a long time. Said, I've been doing it for a long time.
There's been some good players come through here.
Oh, my goodness.
Felix Jones.
Mm-hmm. Gilliam was good. So when the King, he was told you about talking to him, he was scouting at Booker T players. Paul Booger Parker was the player he was looking at. And I think he ended up signing with OU. 1st and 15, back at the 15. Durant like to get in the intermission just down by 5. There's a handoff. We'll get 2 or 3, and I tell you what, their defense, they're headhunters.
You know, that defensive end, he came upfield, and he shouldn't be able to close down on the fullback like he did, but he came upfield and still was able to come down inside and close on the fullback there.
Got 4 yards, but it's still 2nd down 11.
4 yards of play would be nice.
I was going to milk that clock a little bit, probably. 3 minutes now exactly to go. Hines have gotten a couple of First United Bank first downs via the pass. There is Robbins, 3 backs in the backfield, and Trent calls a timeout. Let's take a 30 and be back. Brewer Realty timeout right here on KLBC.
I'd like to thank another Hornet football sponsor.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
We are back. 2nd down 11, Durant at the 19-yard line. Mark Mooring and Jim Reagan here, and first time I've done a game here from Booker T in football. Had never been over to their gym until a couple of years ago. Durant girls played over there, and you talk about the banners of their basketball team.
I bet there were a lot.
2nd 11. Full house backfield. 3 backs in the backfield. There is pitch outside, nothing there. Running the ball is a difficult task. No gain, 3rd down at 11. Clock at 2:30 to go.
No gain on the play.
Booker T will get the second half kickoff. They deferred.
They'll bring up 3rd down 11 for the Durant Lions. The ball still resting comfortably.
We're in North Tulsa, not far from Peoria Avenue. Had never been to Booker T's a couple of years ago, as I mentioned. Lions have to be careful on this one. And goes in motion, back to pass. Robbins is open, caught at the 40-yard line. That is Flores. He's got a First United Bank first down just shy of the 30 at the 38.
Wow, Jim, that was huge. We did not need to give Booker T the football back with 2 minutes left to go before half, and they get the ball back after halftime. That was a huge first down. just to keep the ball in our possession.
Cole had some protection then too, and he's able to get a quick release on that and get the wide open receiver. Fleury's starting to be a factor in this one. Got it at the 38-yard line, first down and 10. Back to pass, Robbins. He looks, he throws, that's going to be overthrown, interception. 35-yard line, 40, 50, down the sideline, 40. He may go all the way. He's knocked out of bounds. Overthrew him, and Booker T with just what you didn't need with 1:20 to go before halftime.
Got a little pressure on our face from the right side of the offensive line and overthrew the receiver.
So we're back where we were a few minutes ago, and it's first down and 10 at the 15. So Durant's second turnover of the ball game. That was a huge, huge play by Tulsa Washington's defense.
40-yard interception return. Bringing the ball all the way back down into Lions territory at the 15-yard line.
So they've got it left side hash.
For the Booker T. Washington Hornets.
First down and 10. Brooks with it. There is bouncing outside. There is Washington. And he makes something out of nothing. He is so quick, he was able to bounce that out and beat the pursuit for a 5-yard pickup.
When he sees the hole closes, he just bounces outside. A little inside zone play, meant to go inside, bounced it out, and got 5 yards out of it.
1:13 to go. So they've got it at the 10.
At the Lions 10-yard line.
Our Auto Spa halftime show's coming up. We'll get a look at stats, the schedule. I was looking over some history. We're going to go through that. I think Mark's going to be my guest as we talk school stuff too. 2nd and 5, spot passers, Washington 10-yard line. He's got the first down inside the 5 at about the 4. Tell you, it's almost should be criminal just putting him out by himself.
They like to get him out in space.
They've got it at the 4, first and goal, as we hit 1 minute here in the first half.
First down, goal to go.
Lions defense has been on the field a long time in this first half. Brooks. Inside handoff, Washington will score, touchdown. Micah Washington takes it in from the 4-yard line. That was a 20-yard drive, and it's 20-7. Set up on the interception. So, extra point on the way, and gosh, everybody, you could hear that air go out of this booth after that interception. And we'll try the extra point.
So they've got offsetting personal fouls.
Has been some activity between the teams.
Yes, there has.
Assessed against the Lions. That will be assessed on the kickoff. Evan Mitchell in to attempt the point after.
Snap is back in good shape. The kick is up, and he knocks it in. That was Mitchell, I think is what they said his name was. So 41 seconds to go before halftime. Your Shamrock Bank score is 14 to check that 21-7 Booker T. Washington. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here. And remind you, next week we'll be not too far from here, Eastside Stadium, as that is far east. Tulsa East Central, looking at these two clubs, Booker T. Washington coming in the favorite in the district. Last year's district winner. Little surprised at what happened to them at Del City, but we saw Del City a few years ago, and they're loaded. So
they are. Del City's loaded. They've got a running back. When I watched the first half, number 1 and number 5, he's really good. And, of course, then there's Carl Albert. But those two teams are probably two of the cream of the crop teams in Class 5A.
Carl Albert, they're another world.
Yes, they are.
There is we'll go ahead and give Shamrock Bank credit for this kickoff here. So 21-7, Lions just that close to getting into intermission, down by just a touchdown. But athletic Booker T. Washington forcing the turnover and using the short field. They're going to assess a major penalty on Durant on the kickoff. So apparently that was against Durant down.
Yeah, they signaled both teams, and then I guess it was just against us.
So let's see if they're going to try an onside kick.
As a coach, you just absolutely detest personal fouls.
There's been several on both sides
Yes,
of this
there
one.
has.
Some warranted, some,
No.
Here's the boot. He went ahead and kicked it deep, and it's going to go taken at the goal line. That is Sajan Davis, and he will be picked up and thrown down. I remember Day Sins did that a couple of years ago against Ada, and they gave him a penalty when he picked up the Ada player and just threw him to the turf.
Number 22 of the Lions.
Grant will just run out the clock, I'm sure. As we make our way to halftime. Some scores from Kevin Shawnee, 40-0 over East Central at halftime. Coweta 10, McAllister 3 at the half. Kelly 27, Edison 0 second quarter. Kingston leading Kiefer 14-0 half. Caddo is off tonight. They will play Snyder next week, thanks to Coach Wigginton for being our guest during an off week.
First and 10 for the Lions at their own 11-yard line.
There is Robbins, the quarterback. He is in trouble. He just throws it away. Interesting that Durant tried to pass there. And tell you what, we don't want a safety right now.
No, we don't want a safety or another interception.
That does stop the clock, too, with 29.3 seconds to go.
And if the scoreboard's right, we only have the one timeout.
Durant down at their 11-yard line. Lions would like to get into the dressing room, I think. There is Robbins with it. Inside handoff. 2 or 3 yards over left guard. That was Manhard. They're going to let the time expire.
Manhard, the ball carrier, as we near the end of the first quarter.
It is down to 12 seconds to go, and Durant may have to snap at one time, maybe not. As that will be the end of the first half. Shamrock Bank's score at halftime is Booker T. Washington 21 and Durant 7. Our halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa, which has multiple locations throughout Durant and Medill. Bobby and Melissa's stories say you can expect high-quality car washes, whether you prefer an express tunnel, automatic car wash, or self-service bays. They have a wash that is right for you. Again, Shamrock Bank score 21-7 Booker T. And we'll be back with our halftime show after this Brewer Realty timeout, back in 3 minutes.
First Texoma, we're a community bank. When we see Daryl, Lindsay, Dustin, or Simon, it's just like seeing friends. They've been a customer of mine, and I've been a customer of theirs for 25 years. When I come in and ask for fertilizer, they know what to advise me on. It's just personal customer service that is going out of style. It's more than just a business. It's their lifeblood, and that's evident in what Bryant Ag does. Their success is our success.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Fall into savings with some of the best appliance deals of the year. Shop local and we price match the competition. Sink into America's favorite recliner, Lazy Boy. Save up to 40% off retail on select styles. And for the best night's sleep, rest easy on Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses because comfort doesn't stop when the day ends. Check out great buys from Made in the USA Furniture and other comfortable living room, sofa, and sectionals by Ashley.
Know how to keep your car clean? Keep cleaning it. It doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time, though. The Auto Spa and the Express Tunnel are what you need. Check out the new Express Tunnel at 3212 University in Durant. Other great Auto Spa locations are ready to remove whatever lands on your shiny ride in both Durant and in Medill. Bobby and Melissa Story and their crews of professionals invite you to try out the VIP service. Unlimited washes at any Auto Spa location for your monthly membership starting at $29.99. Find out more about how to get your shine on online at theautospa.com. Proud to support Durant High and all of our area schools.
We are back. Halftime going on. Your halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa, which has multiple locations in Durant and Medill. Man, they can get your car looking good. Mark Mooring with us, our Shamrock Bank score 21-7 Booker T. Washington. And since we've got Mark in the booth, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about his full-time job as a superintendent of Durant schools and several things going on school right now. Kind of give us an update right now in the district.
Today we didn't have students today because we had a professional development day and it was a site-based one, so each site came up with their own PDs. And one of the cool things that we did, the high school, they went around and they took the high school teachers to all the different bigger businesses, larger businesses in town, manufacturing businesses, to show the teachers what all they had to offer, because we're really looking at college and career readiness, and we want our teachers to know what kind of jobs or what kind of skills our students might need to have out there in the workforce. So they went around today in buses and toured a lot of different large manufacturing facilities, because that's a big part of the career development. We want kids to be able to graduate from Durant High School and know what they want to do or what they don't want to do. I got some good news today. We had all the bad things going on in Stillwater with Mike Gundy's firing and so forth and so on. We've got a student from Durant, Braden Hamilton, a 2024 Durant graduate, was named a top 10 freshman at OSU, so that's really a huge deal. I don't know how many freshmen they have, but I'm guessing it's going to be several thousand freshmen. He's a top 10 from Durant, Oklahoma, Durant graduate, so that's an awesome deal.
Tell you what, I think this would be a good opportunity to thank the Durant Police Department after the situation that came up last Sunday. Some gunshots fired over by the middle school. Working with you guys, Durant Police kind of got that situation in hand.
They do such an awesome job. All of our law enforcement does such a great job, and Chief Petty was communicating with me on Sunday about it, and he informed us that there was no threat to the school. They had some people in custody. They were investigating, and we took some precautions that day as well. But they just did a great job of rounding up the suspects and helping us out and keeping our students safe. Officer Petty and Sheriff Joey Tucker, they do a great job of communicating with us and working with us and providing making a safe and secure environment for our students.
At all your schools, of course, they have police personnel at the ready in case something comes up.
Police personnel, yes. All the doors locked. We have visitor badges scanned in, scanned out. We have GPS in all our buses, 4 cameras in all the buses, an extensive camera system with facial recognition. The bond issue that was just passed a couple weeks ago is going to go to help upgrade some of that software and go towards upgrading a lot of our key fob systems and security for our. It said technology, but most of the technology is going to go into some safety and security for our sites.
Aviation also with a big open house and showed off new facility.
They did, and today I've been on the road a lot, had a lot of windshield time. Mr. Chaffin and I drove to McAllister today to talk to a regional group of superintendents about our aviation program. Aviation is one of the fastest growing careers in Oklahoma, and a lot of schools across the state are starting to implement aviation. And a lot of them are starting at the ground level like we did with a classroom, but now I got to highlight the fact that we refurbished a shop. We've got the Tango Flight Grant with the students that actually build a plane, do a lot of sheet metal work. But they're not just trained to be pilots. They're mechanics, engineers, drone operators, ground crew. They're doing the history of aviation as well. So it's not just, they're not just in there to be pilots. They're in there for the entire profession, get a feel for what they might want to do in aviation.
And that field, they are looking for mechanics big time.
They are. Mechanics and engineers. If you have a profession in aviation, or if you want a career in aviation, you can find one.
You've got a good partner at Southeastern just down the road.
We have a great partner in Southeastern down the road. They are fantastic, not just in aviation and everything, but we are absolutely blessed to have Southeastern in our town and such a great partnership with us at the high school.
Well, I'm not sure where Alaska went. We're at halftime. Our halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa, which has multiple locations throughout Durant and Medill. Bobby and Melissa's stories say you can expect high-quality car washes whether you prefer an express tunnel, automatic car wash, or self-service bays. They have a wash that is right for you. As you look on the screen, we'll go ahead. We got Alaska back here. We're going to go ahead and take a break and be back and look at stats and some other notes. Our Shamrock Bank score at halftime is 21-7. Booker T. Washington with the lead. We'll be back after this 3-minute Brewer Realty timeout.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Truck Month is back at Steubenville Chevrolet and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com. Right now, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months on the highly capable 25-year model half-ton Silverados. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without extra costs and no pressure. Just honest and straightforward deals from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Now's the time to find the Chevy truck right for you at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world, and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
A good bank standing behind you is key.
Having a bank like First Texoma in your community is a game changer for small businesses. It gives us access to capital that we desperately need to expand and to grow. That way we can take care of our customers just like First Texoma takes care of us.
I love First Texoma because they're always so friendly. They go out of their way for us.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
Durant True Value Lumber is proud to be your hometown store, investing time and money right here in Durant because they live here too. Mike Ridgway and his team work hard to earn your trust and keep it with great service long after the sale. True Value is found in your family and friends, and True Value is found right in the heart of downtown Durant. For lumber, hardware, lawn and garden, and more, come see Durant True Value Lumber, just south of 3rd and Main. Your only locally owned and operated True Value hardware and lumber dealer in Durant.
At Westside Family Dentistry, we know the healthy your smile significantly impacts your overall health. Using the latest dental technology, Dr. Brandon Beaver and Dr. Taylor Markham can help you enjoy lifelong oral health. And whether it's children's dentistry, cosmetic procedures, dental implants, or sedation dentistry, our friendly team of professionals will make your experience something to smile about. Westside Family Dentistry in Durant, something to smile about.
The Arnett Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Arnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Arnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Our halftime show is brought to you by the good folks of the Auto Spa. They have multiple locations throughout Durant and Badil. Bobby and Melissa's story say you can expect high-quality car washes, whether you prefer an express tunnel, automatic car wash, or self-service bays. They have a wash that is right for you. And looking over the stats here together from Kevin Farr. First downs, Booker T. Washington 10, Durant 7. Rushing 18 carries for 40 yards, Booker T 13 for 107. Durant 103, 6 for 12, Booker T Washington 53, 5 for 8. Total yards fairly even, Booker T 160, Durant 143, but 2 Durant turnovers, 1 for Booker T, also a blocked punt for a touchdown for Booker T, and also 2 punts for 10 yards each there. Penalties, Durant 8 for 80 and Booker T. Washington 6 for 65. So those are the numbers there. And a key turnover late in that first half allowed Booker T. to get that second touchdown lead and go up 21-7. Durant having some difficulties running the ball, and again, we expected Micah Washington to be tough to corral, and he's been good.
He's been really tough to corral. You know, it's a same story, 2 turnovers and some dumb, selfish personal foul penalties. We've got to eliminate turnovers and penalties.
Let's go ahead and look at the scoring in the ball game. The extra points, by the way, for Durant brought to you by Arnett Insurance. They can't ensure a victory in tonight's game, but they can ensure home, automotive, and commercial protection. And our scores brought to you by Medical Center Pharmacy on Radio Road in Durant. They know you by name, and they're ready to serve your health care needs. First touchdown in the game came from Tulsa, Washington, as Toyer blocked the punt and then took it in from the into the end zone. The extra point made it 7-0. Durant able to tie things up as Polk got a deflected pass from Robbins and took it in and scored. Baskin's Arnett Insurance extra point made it 7-7. Collier, a 19-yard touchdown pass from Levi Brooks. The extra point good, made it 14-7. That was the first quarter score. And then right before halftime, the turnover set up the touchdown from Micah Washington, a 4-yard run. So the score is 21-7. Looking at the band, and you can hear it on our video audio feed. And Booker T, they got a band that will do it a little bit, huh?
Their band's pretty good.
Let's go ahead and look at district scores we were given earlier by Kevin. Shawnee all over East Central, 40-0. That game is over at Eastside Stadium. That is at halftime. Coweta, they're unbeaten. They were 2-8 last year, and one of those games that Durant kind of felt like we really had a good opportunity to win that one last year. But they're off to a 3-0 start, and they are leading McAllister 10-3 at halftime. That game is at McAllister. Also, Bishop Kelly all over Edison, 27-0. That was in the second quarter. Looking at the district schedule, next week, Durant at East Central, McAllister at Tulsa Edison, Booker T. Washington will be at Shawnee, and Tulsa Kelly will be at Coweta. Coweta, the only unbeaten team, as we do have the video back, it appears. They're the only unbeaten team in the district at 3-0. Booker T. Washington 2-1. All 1-2, Kelly, Durant, Edison, Shawnee, and East Central, and McAllister at 0-3. Let's go ahead and take another timeout in our halftime show, again brought to you by the Auto Spa. It's a lengthy one due to homecoming activities here at halftime at Booker T. We'll be back in 3 minutes right here after this Brewer Realty timeout. Be back in 3 minutes.
I suspect we're going to come out and throw a football.
Let's go ahead. I guess we'll go ahead and keep it here as we're having some issues with the computer.
Yep, I expect we're going to come out after halftime. You know, we've had more success throwing the football, so I think we can do that. It's been hard running the ball. We've had some open holes, but they close up really fast.
We went off.
Yeah.
We completely went off.
My mic's not working.
We'll go ahead and keep it here and play like we're on the air, as we just went quiet here. As let's go ahead and look at the schedule. Durant softball will be home on Tuesday. That will be senior night. It's back. And that will be at 5 o'clock at Durant High School. And then our next football game next Friday night, it will be East Central, Durant there at Tulsa Eastside Stadium. That is a 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:30 for the pregame show. OU's next football game will be versus Kent State. That will be at noon, our pregame show from the Sooner Sports Network next Saturday. So I think we've got everything
I think so. We also have freshmen in JV on Monday night, and they've been playing pretty good. They play Hugo Monday night at Paul Laird Field.
And be sure, every Tuesday, Stuart Hoffman from the Durant Athletic Booster Club comes by and visits the Red River Ford Scott and Jim show on KOBC. So Stuart keeping us up to date on the Durant Athletic Booster Club, and they've been real active. That was a great event we had a couple of years ago.
Oh, it was awesome. Our booster club this year has been absolutely phenomenal in their support with the kids, their communication on social media. The people in the booster club have just been a blessing to our students.
I think, Alaska, we can take a break now. Is that correct? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a 3-minute break. Hopefully we'll get this second half underway. Your Shamrock Bank scored 21-7. Booker T leads it back after this Brewer Realty timeout.
First Texoma, we're a community bank. When we see Daryl, Lindsay, Dustin, or Simon, it's just like seeing friends. They've been a customer of mine, and I've been a customer of theirs for 25 years. When I come in and ask for fertilizer, they know what to advise me on. It's just personal customer service that is going out of style. It's more than just a business. It's their lifeblood, and that's evident in what Bryant Ag does. Their success is our success.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer. We are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Fall into savings with some of the best appliance deals of the year. Shop local and we price match the competition. Sink into America's favorite recliner, Lazy Boy. Save up to 40% off retail on select styles. And for the best night's sleep, rest easy on Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses because comfort doesn't stop when the day ends. Check out great buys from Made in the USA Furniture and other comfortable living room, sofa, and sectionals by Ashley.
Know how to keep your car clean? Keep cleaning it. It doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time, though. The Auto Spa and the Express Tunnel are what you need. Check out the new Express Tunnel at 3212 University in Durant. Other great Auto Spa locations are ready to remove whatever lands on your shiny ride in both Durant and in Medill. Bobby and Melissa Story and their crews of professionals invite you to try out the VIP service. Unlimited washes at any Auto Spa location for your monthly membership starting at $29.99. Find out more about how to get your shine on online at theautospa.com. Proud to support Durant High and all of our area schools.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8 ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Both teams starting to make their way out. Your halftime show brought to you by the Auto Spa, which has multiple locations in Durant and Medill. They can get that car looking great for you. Couple of notes going through the history book, looking over some things. Durant, as we start district play, last winning district record was back in 2016. Randy Matthews was the head coach. Durant went 4-3. Has been a while since the Lions have put together a winning season. 2008, they lost El Reno 27-18 in the first round of the playoffs. I remember that game quite well. our quarterback, Max White, who went on to play baseball at the University of Oklahoma, had a great season. Durant had 3 turnovers. They were the 4th seed in that, the first round of the playoffs. And, Mark, we should have won the ball game. We had turned the ball over 4 times. That was the last winning season for Durant. Durant, of course, two state championships, 1979 and 1983. And, I came to Durant the year after they won state. Cotton Wade was their head coach. I missed it by that much, me and Maxwell Smart.
So, Jim, you're telling me we haven't won state since you've been here?
That's right. I think it might be my fault.
I started out coaching as a graduate assistant at Westmore High School, and Cotton Wade was the head coach at Norman High, and they had such good teams. And it was really interesting. He would run quarterback sneak on 1st and 10 at the midfield, and it was just always successful. 5, 6, 7, 8 yards of play. Nobody was expecting it. And I'm like, not having to hand it off, not having to worry about turning it over, just there it goes.
Gib Dolezal was the head coach of the other state team that Durant won. So they won state championships in this year's club at 1-2. And again, we're starting against probably the top team in the district. Durant can come out of this with some positive things, maybe pull off an upset. That will set them up the next couple of weeks, where looking at the schedule, Mark, the teams are more manageable, Tulsa East Central and Tulsa Edison.
They are, and this is a good challenge, and we need to go into the rest of the season battle-tested and face this adversity and get better at it. But the rest of the teams after this one, all of them are very manageable, but again, turnovers and penalties. We can't beat ourselves.
That definitely is the case. And tell you what, while we've got the second, let's go ahead and bring up our seniors. Alaska, if you don't mind, our senior spotlight brought to you by Greg Phillips of State Farm. We salute Justin Andrus and Jackson Cuesta. See Greg Phillips, State Farm in Durant for life, home, car insurance, and more. Call for a quote, 924-1212. Grant softball, a big week next week. They play at Shawnee on, check that at Del City on Monday. Then they play Tuesday at home. That's Sulphur. That is senior night. Durant also playing some games over at Tahlequah, I think, on Saturday this week. And then next week, got 2 more weeks, really, of the regular season in softball. Softball hits you hard and it's gone.
It does. It comes in fast and furious, and then it's over. It's one of the shorter seasons. It's not nearly as long as basketball. Basketball, it takes from November to almost spring break, it seems like.
If you make it to state, man, you're playing in March.
Which we got to do that with our girls last year.
Sure did, and they're going to be loaded again this year.
Yes,
really
they will.
Looking forward to it. Got to look at the new basketball schedule for next year, and I'll tell you what, it was we're starting November at Plainview, and we have one home date before the Christmas break, and then we'll have a lot after Christmas. So.
Saw that. We're on the road a lot before Christmas.
Lots of trips to Northeast Oklahoma.
And it's not this season, but, yeah, Jim, I just signed the purchase order to buy shot clocks.
There we go.
For the next season when they introduce the shot clock to 5A. So hopefully we'll have those installed probably soon after the basketball season, but they won't be in use until next year.
Time for the Shamrock Bank kickoff to start this second half. It will be Booker T to get it. Durant recovered a kickoff in the first half.
Looks like we're going to attempt that high pooch kick. Who knows? Maybe even onside, but that's the way the ball is kind of lined up. No, the kicker is not really facing that way.
Otto Baskin is the kicker, and he will kick it deep.
High pooch this side.
And it goes out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. Big possession to start the second half. Durant down by 2 touchdowns. And I'll tell you what, it will be a focus again, trying to keep Micah Washington corralled.
This opening drive is going to be really huge for the Lions if we can get a stop here.
Halftime over finally. It was a long one.
That was.
Good. Their band was excellent. Not as good as ours, though. But it was quite impressive.
Well, they were very good, but the pride is at another level.
Levi Brooks back at quarterback along with Micah Washington and goes in motion from left to right. There is Washington outside 30-yard line, 35-40, 50, knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Their offensive line, we mentioned Sutton, 230, Robertson, 245, Phil Lodeholt, the third, 268. He's just a sophomore, 260, and a freshman, 257. So First United Bank first down. Tulsa, Washington, they like the pass, but sometimes you wonder why they're even bothering with this offensive line playing well today. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line, inside handoff, and once again Washington. Devaney's trying to ride him down, but he picks up about 8 or 9 yards.
Number 8, the ball carrier. Kellen Collier.
Be short of the first down, but not by much. They mark it at the 34, so it's second down and 1.
The ball at the 34-yard line.
Officials trying to round that ball up. Rolling around on the turf. Hornets in the orange with black. They have not changed their uniforms in many years. Brooks. Handoff, that is Washington. Trotter got him initially. He somehow spun out of that and got his first down. That was Britton Trotter who hit him first in the backfield. But
great job by Britton. I thought he almost caused a turnover from up here.
Did not get the first down. Excuse me. No gain. 3rd down and 1. Britton second on the team in tackles to Axel Thurman. He has really been a pleasant surprise for Todd Vargas. 3rd down and a yard. They've got 2 backs in the backfield. One goes in motion. There's a handoff hit in the backfield, and no first down this time. Spun down.
Jackson Quest a good job right there with getting upfield and beating his blocker.
Axel Thurman was around. That was Jacobs, by the way, number 63. Somehow got left off our roster. Should have remembered that, but that gray matter ain't what it used to be, Mark. It's just not. Lost about 3, so it's 4th down. They've got it at the 36. They need to go to the 33. It's about 4th down and 3.
And right here the coaches are telling us, our kids, to watch the ball.
Back to pass. Throws down the middle of the field. He's open. The pass is caught for a touchdown. Washington converting a 4th and 3.
That pass complete to number 8, Collier, for the touchdown.
Collier, his second touchdown
on the field.
Pass, a 36-yard pass from Brooks. And the Shamrock Bank scores 27-7. 4th down and 3, and he was open. Bad snap. It's on the turf. It's kicked around, and the PAT goes awry. 27-7 is the score. Shamrock Bank score. We'll be back after this Brewer Realty timeout in 60 seconds.
Truck Month is back at Steubenville Chevrolet and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com. Right now, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months on the highly capable 25-year model half-ton Silverados. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without extra costs and no pressure. Just honest and straightforward deals from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Now's the time to find the Chevy truck right for you at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world, and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
Shamrock Bank kickoff. It will come down to Washington Maisie at the 15-yard line, goes to the middle of the field outside at the 30, and snowed under at the 31-yard line. First possession of the second half for the Lions. Every one of their kicks have gone to that left side hash to Maisie, and he's been kind of cornered on the sideline.
They have put them down kind of in the no man's land, right in front of Maisie, Washington Maisie, and right behind our up back right there, and it makes it pretty difficult to get up in field because they still have the threat of kicking it deep.
First possession of the second half for Durant. Lions will send out the senior quarterback, Cole Robbins. He's got man hard in the backfield. Durant has not been able to run much against this very big and mobile Booker T defense. Manhard hit and stop. The first wave missed him, but the second wave got him. Second down and 10.
Seems about half the plays they're going to bring pressure also, but they're playing pretty good. They can supply pressure with the 4-down linemen.
Lions have it on the right side hash. Colton Poor and Flores go left, almost a split right. Manhard in the backfield. Robbins to pass. Throws across the middle, incomplete. A little bit behind Flores at about the 36-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 8.
That'll bring up 3rd down. 10 yards still remain for the
Again, Booker T's brought pressure on 1st down. They brought pressure on 2nd down, so it's 3rd and long here. So they're probably going to bring pressure again, and it's been a man-free look.
Lions trying to convert as Booker T takes the opening kickoff to start the second half, and they take it to the house and score. 31-yard line, 3rd and 9. Flores in motion, back to pass. Across the middle, pass is intercepted at the 45-yard line, at the 40, at the 30, knocked out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. That is the 3rd turnover for Durant. 19, and Tyron Taylor with the pick. So Booker T set up in plus territory with 8:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. Shamrock Bank scored 27-7. They are very talented in the defensive backfield too. Grant defense just trying to hang on here in the 3rd quarter.
And they bring 5, and it's 5 on 5, and we're getting pressure in our face.
They come back out. They've shown they can pass when they need to.
It's a good thing the quarterback doesn't run the ball.
Levi Brooks. There is Washington. Trotter will get him after a good game. Falls down inside the 20 at about the 18. Grand defense getting worn down right now.
Booker T with a little too much movement for my liking right there up front. Now they're hurrying up on 2nd and short.
There is Washington, tries to get outside 20-yard line, cuts inside and is knocked down at the 15, has a 1st down.
He got the 1st down, but we played that stretch play a little bit better than we have in the 1st half.
Move the sticks. Got to think that Booker T's probably the favorite in the district.
Yes.
McAllister, I think, was the pick to finish 2nd. They're struggling right now a little bit for them. Coetta's getting better. Shawnee might be the wild card.
Shawnee looks like, just looking at scores, kind of up and down.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Brooks to Washington in the backfield. And they got 4 there, and they're not going to let him go this time. Have to have 2, maybe 3 to get Washington.
He's slippery. He'll spin on you.
Lost a couple. 2nd down and 12. They've got a flurry of activity, players coming in and out. Clock running, 7:15 to go here in the 3rd period. Keenan Farley split far right. They've got 2 receivers left. Levi Brooks in the pistol. Looks to pass, looks, throws. He's going to run the ball. There should be a flag right there, and there it is, a clip as Brooks got inside the 10 at the 5, but that's coming back. Might have been a hold back before that, too.
I think it was. Lions got to be careful and don't let their frustrations overwhelm them there.
Right, and don't let them boil over. That will move it back. They'll mark that from where it was, so we'll see where they will get the ball. A little bit before 9 o'clock, KLBC Durant, Jim Reagan, Mark Mooring with Durant football tonight on 106.3 FM. Shamrock score, Booker T. Washington 27, Durant 7. We are at S.E. Williams Stadium in T-Town. They marked it after the penalty at the 22, so they need to make it down to about the, looks like about the 6. It's about 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17. Check that, 2nd down. Flat pass caught, 22-yard line. Tries to get outside, not there. Jacob Jones is there, and there's another flag. Is that a horse collar?
It's a great play by Jacob Jones at his end position to run out there on that pass.
Another penalty. There has been a bunch of major penalties in this one. Trent had 8 for 80 in the first half. Booker T 6 for 65. Officials still talking about it.
Did he signal offsetting?
Don't know. Personal foul, horse collar Durant.
Okay.
Being assessed against the Lions.
So they don't need any help, but they got that one. It looked like it was probably the good call. Wasn't good for us, but it might have been the correct call. Just trying to get hold of them, keep them.
And you hate it as a coach, but some penalties, those and an occasional face mask can be hustle plays. It's those those personal fouls where you just keep your mouth shut and play football are the ones that really get you.
Yeah, just push the quarterback when there's no need to. That moves it inside the 10. And Booker T, I tell you what, they're not a well-oiled machine yet. They have been somewhat confused at time. 2nd and 4. There is the handoff to Washington. He got a little bit, not much. Actually lost a yard, so it's 3rd down and 5. They have tried a field goal. They hit one, but it was called back on a procedure penalty, and then they had the next one partially blocked. Farley split far right. They have 2 left. Levi Brooks. Fake handoff looks. He is going to be out of the pocket, throws, passes incomplete. They called it incomplete. Looked like that should have been a holding penalty before the pass was even thrown. It was incomplete, and they're going to try a field goal, I think.
It's definitely a creative pass. A nice try to sell it, but it was definitely incomplete.
They will try another field goal.
Again, the Lions need to watch the ball here. If we jump off sides, it'll give them a 1st down.
So this will be a 27-yard field goal. Waiting on the snap back in good shape. Kick is on the way, and it is up, and he drilled it through.
That is good. With 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining.
So Booker T adds to their lead. Shamrock Bank score 30, Durant 7. Back after the 60-second Brewer Realty timeout.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
A good bank standing behind you is key.
Having a bank like First Texoma in your community is a game changer for small businesses. It gives us access to capital that we desperately need to expand and to grow, so that way we can take care of our customers just like First Texoma takes care of us.
I love First Texoma because they're always so friendly. They go out of their way for us.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
Here is the kick. Washington Maisie has a 15-yard line. Tries to get outside. He's at the 20 and is ushered out of bounds at about the 32-yard line after the kick.
Washington Maisie there got to field the kick cleanly this time. Didn't have to run up to about the 20, 22-yard line, which makes it a lot easier. It's hard when you're the returner and you're trying to run up and field the football and you've got 11 guys running down on you.
Tonight's video brought to you by Studeville Chevrolet. Jim Reagan, Mark Moore, and we're a little bit after 9 o'clock in this game that is opening district play for both of these schools. Lions have been unable to move the ball on the ground consistently. They have it at their own 40-yard line, first down and 10 in motion. There is Robbins keeps 35-yard line, 40, 45, and knocked out of bounds, well out of bounds, and there's the flag late. He was on the gray, Robbins was, and the flag came from the trailing official. So that will give Grant a First United Bank first down and good field position.
Nice play there. You know, every time we go empty 3 by 2, they man up, go man free, and they bring pressure with the linebacker. And we just slipped out outside. That's the scary thing when you slip that first level for Booker T, then we're out to the races.
There was the late hit. And saw one of our senior spotlight players, Justin Andrus, was on the field in that play. After the mark-off, that will move it down inside the 40 to the 38. Lions will set up shop there, first down and 10, trying to get something positive here in this third quarter. Robbins with 3 receivers left, in motion, Andrus. He got the ball. No, he does. He's got a 40, 35, 30. Knocked down just shy of the 30, 31-yard line. Misdirection there, and Andrus with a nice pickup.
When I saw Andrus in the play, I figured we'd have a jet sweep coming his way pretty soon. He's pretty good at running that.
So the Lions, some misdirection there, and the jet sweep worked. Give them about 6 yards.
First time Booker T didn't bring pressure with their linebackers there this series.
Second and 4. There's an inside handoff. And Manhart is in the secondary. He kind of let the trash get by him, and then he saw just a little hole, and he squirted through and got a First United Bank first down.
You know, he can hit the hole hard when he wants to, but he can also be patient and wait for his blockers there. It was a good job by Manhart.
So Manhart moves it inside the 25 to the 22. First down and 10 for the Lions. Trips right, almost left.
Man-free, bring pressure.
Lions first down. First and 10 for the Durant Lions.
Durant coaches will send a new play in. Cole will get it to the receivers to his right and to his left. In motion. There's a sweep. That is Washington Mazie. He has a First United Bank first down inside the 15 down to around the 10 or so. Mark him at the 9. First down and goal, Durant. Lions on the move.
And Jim, I know I'm supposed to provide a little color here, but I don't want to jinx us. This has been a pretty good drive so far.
Right. We'll just be quiet and let the video. Now we got to tell the radio people what's going on. We have Manhard now is split out to the left. In motion Flores as Robbins keeps, and he will make his way maybe just shy of the 5-yard line.
It's like quarterback counter.
It is goal to go. Durant cannot get a first down. 4-down territory, no doubt, with this third quarter winding down. A little bit over 3 minutes to go. Durant Shamrock Bank score is 30-7. Right side hash. Axel Thurman is in the backfield. Well, that is Manhard, and he tries to burrow through the defensive wall and maybe gets a yard. Durant with the ball at the 5. Third down.
You know, I like the thought there. They didn't have a linebacker really in the middle of the field, but if they don't, as the offense, you know that those down linemen are going to be pinching inside to spill everything outside to the linebackers.
Polk now split left. 3 receivers right. Empty backfield. Pistol formation. Robbins rolls to his right, throws in the end zone, pass incomplete. Actually, the pass was at the 5-yard line, and Washington Mazie could not hold on. It's too bad. He might have had a chance to get in the end zone.
Yeah, the Lions tried to sneak Washington Mazie out there. He was in that little sniffer position, kind of hiding behind the guard tackle area, and they tried to sneak him out in the flats there.
Just off his fingertips, so it's 4th and goal. Grant, of course, will go for it. Here we go. Trips to the left. 2 receivers right.
Again, no linebacker in the middle of the field. Nobody in the middle of the field.
And we got a time called by Durant, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with a 4th down play. This Brewer Realty timeout on KSBC.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
There we go. Durant facing a 4th down and goal at the Booker T. Washington 5-yard line. Shamrock makes score 30-7 Hornets. Has been a nice drive for Durant. Let's see if they can cap it here. Roberts has it. Everybody feeling for their keys now. Back to pass, Robbins. He's all sorts of trouble. Throws. The pass is incomplete. Dropped in the end zone. Heck of a play by Cole Robbins to get it off, but Flores could not hold on.
Oh, great awareness by Cole. He knew it was 4th down. You got to do something.
So the drive goes all for naught, and Booker T will take over with 2:08 to go here in the 3rd period, and the Shamrock Bank score is 30-7. Lions just that close to punching one in there, and Robbins showing some a cool head under hot pressure right there. It was he had the players all over him.
You know, first, second, third down, you may be not thinking about wanting to do something like that, but fourth down, you got to go for it in this point.
Oh, yeah. Quita still leads McAllister. It's now 13-9 in the third quarter. Shawnee all over East Central, 47-0. Kingston, 28, Kiefer 6. That is in the fourth quarter.
Kingston's had to go to Fairview and Kiefer. Wow.
They're traveling.
They are.
They think they're in Durant or something. 5-yard line, first down and 10. At least maybe the Hornets have to go a long way here. Brooks has two backs in the backfield. In motion is Micah. Inside handoff, and there's not a soul there. Yarborough was one of many. Colton Yarborough has had a good game defensively tonight.
He's had a very good game. He has definitely affected the game from his side of the defense.
Lost a couple, second down 12. Ball moved inside the 10 after that play.
They're in the press box.
Clock running now a little bit over a minute and a half. Booker T in no hurry with a 30-7 lead.
Imagine we'll see a steady dose of Washington here.
Probably, although you never can tell. He may pull up. There is Washington. He got through. He's at the 10, up to the 12-yard line, shy of the first down. He's so small you really couldn't see him. I couldn't see where he was. I saw some white jerseys there and a couple of black jerseys there, and all of a sudden, here comes Washington.
Axel had him in his grasp, and he just spit right out.
Just like I don't know. Third down and 3. A stop here would be huge and get Durant some decent field position. Handoff there is Washington. I don't think
it's going to be close.
Depending on where they marked it, he had to go to the 21. It may be a little shy.
I think it might be.
For Booker T, do you dare go for it? I think I would probably go ahead and if I was going to go for it, I might try to draw him offside.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't run a play here, especially as this quarter is getting ready to wrap up. Fourth quarter is on the way. Your Shamrock Bank score is Booker T. Washington 30, Durant 7. We're back after this 60-second Brewer Realty timeout.
Durant True Value Lumber is proud to be your hometown store, investing time and money right here in Durant because they live here too. Mike Ridgway and his team work hard to earn your trust and keep it with great service long after the sale. True Value is found in your family and friends, and True Value is found right in the heart of downtown Durant. For lumber, hardware, lawn and garden, and more, come see Durant True Value Lumber, just south of 3rd and Main. Your only locally owned and operated True Value hardware and lumber dealer in Durant.
At Westside Family Dentistry, we know the health of your smile significantly impacts your overall health. Using the latest dental technology, Dr. Brandon Beaver and Dr. Taylor Markham can help you enjoy lifelong oral health. And whether it's children's dentistry, cosmetic procedures, dental implants, or sedation dentistry, our friendly team of professionals will make your experience something to smile about. Westside Family Dentistry in Durant, something to smile about.
Let's go ahead and look at our Hausner Cheer Salute. We feature these members of the 2025 Durant High School cheerleading team. Kinley Goza and Zara Wingfield. Hausner manufactures and distributes precast concrete, storm shelters, septic tanks, and other plumbing and sewer system supplies. Find them at gohausner.com. Fourth down, they're in punt formation. They will boot it, and it is off the side of his foot and goes out of bounds, so Durant stands to get decent field position in Booker T. Washington territory. No Oklahoma football tomorrow. Sooners off. And Oklahoma State plays at Baylor with a new coach, Doug Meacham. You think when he took the job this year, he was going to end up as the head coach? Boy, that happened so quick, and I really kind of hate it myself.
I hated it too. And, I was born in Norman. I'm a lifelong OU fan, but I just hate the way it happened for Mike Gundy.
He has been Oklahoma State football.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And the new NIL and new terrain of college football, some of the older coaches are probably going to be on the wayside. Lions have it 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Robbins to pass. Looks, throws across the middle. Pass is caught. 20-yard line, 10-yard line. That is Washington Maisie with a First United Bank first down. Kaysen Washington Maisie with the reception. Durant is in good position now.
Great job running a seam right down the hash by Washington Maisie here. I was afraid that Cole hung on to the ball just a little bit too long, but it was perfect. Dropped right into the basket.
First and goal for the Lions. Second straight time they've had it at the 9-yard line. There's the replay as he put it in between two defenders. And goes in motion. Cole keeps. And he worked for about 2 or 3 yards. He was on one of the Hornets who was underneath him, kind of worked his way north a little bit and got some yardage.
Coach is trying to take advantage of that empty set with Booker T not putting a linebacker there in the middle and running the ball up the middle with Cole.
Second down and goal from about the 6-yard line. Night Train Lane, I know you can hear him, folks. We can hear him too. 3 receivers left, 1 right. And I think we're going to have to call a timeout as there was some confusion. We'll take a 30-second Brewer timeout right here on KLBC.
Garnet Insurance Agency has been Texoma's trusted source for insurance since 1964. Your agent will analyze your complete insurance needs, design a total protection program, and place the coverage through a top-rated insurance company that can best meet your needs. The Arnett Insurance Agency offers commercial and personal coverage with emphasis on great service and quality insurance plans at a competitive cost. The Arnett Insurance Agency, 1116 West Main Street in Durant. Call 580-924-5468.
As we come back, a penalty, a Durant flat pass caught. Washington Maisie, 15-yard line, hit and dropped at the 13. So a penalty was called on Durant. I guess it was a procedure penalty, unbeknownst to Mark and me. So now it's 3rd down and long. So once again, Durant with the first down instead of first and goal. Instead of first down and 10, it was first and goal at the 9. The last 2 possessions, unable to convert last time.
A lot of space up at the top on the right, on the wide side of the field here.
Andrus now is one of 2 receivers to the right. We've got a timeout. Booker T. Washington may have called a timeout.
They might have. They weren't lined up very good to that wide side.
Booker T. Washington, their coach is Nathaniel Goodman in his first year. He was named the coach in April. A former Hornet player, was most recently the athletic director at Tulsa Central. He also served as an assistant coach from 2022 to 2023. He succeeded the great former Tulsa wide receiver Dan Bitson. You might remember he was the Washington coach last year who stepped down last year. And Tulsa Washington last year had several coaches in their staff that were replaced, so they had a little transition last year. But a storied program. Lions trying to get one here. Try to get a touchdown and see some positives here in the second half. It is 3rd down and 14. Durant cannot get a first down. They have two receivers right, two left. Left side hash in motion. Enders back to pass. Fade pass in the end zone is incomplete. So it'll be fourth down, good coverage on the far side by Booker T. Grant moving some terrain, moving the ball a little bit here in the second half, but as of yet unable to punch into the end zone. Was disdaining the field goal here, trying to get some points on the board.
That was a good thought, and our receivers got a good matchup. I don't know if our split was, I think it was too far out there to run a good fade to the back pylon. Need to bring that split in.
Fourth down and goal. Out to 14. Flores in motion. Back to pass. Robbins. He's being chased out of the pocket. Throws in the flat before he's got it at the 20-yard line. He will be knocked down hard at about the 13. So once again, Booker T will hold, and the ball is turned over on downs. They have stiffened when they've gotten down close.
You know, and Flores was open there for quite a while in front of Cole, but it was fourth down, and you could tell Cole didn't want to get it to him right there because he was quite a bit in front of the chains, but it was about our only option.
Yeah. See that or take a big, long sack and give them better field position. At least you got them inside their own 15.
Right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
So we'll probably see a heavy dose of, as you mentioned, Micah Washington. Hornets kind of putting their drawing card out right here. Yeah, we're going to be tough this year. Levi Brooks has gone all the way.
Penalty flag on the play.
I believe that's on Holden for lining up offsides.
Okay.
Offsides are called on the defense.
5-yard Markov, and I know the Booker T. Washington player, he's giving him the business too. You can see out there he is talking with him.
You know, when you're a defensive back and you're out there in man coverage and you're focused on that receiver, sometimes it's easy to get lost of where the line of scrimmage is. You got to peek in real quick before you man up that receiver.
Makes it 1st and 5 at the 19.
7 updated score from out at Union Tunnel Stadium. In the fourth quarter, the Union Redhawks 16, Edmond Santa Fe 6. Also in the fourth quarter,
I think 6A is West ever going to win again in the largest class in Oklahoma?
Not anytime soon. I think Midwest City was the last one to win the West in 1995.
That's amazing.
You know, the size of the high schools in the East is just...
That's the deal. They don't, they will not make those schools, you know, Edmond's big now. How many Edmond schools, you know?
And Bixby's kind of an anomaly, but you still have Union, Broken Arrow, and Jinx.
There is a flip on the jet sweep outside, hit and knocked down hard. That was Caleb Barnes, as their coach may be putting in a few reserves here as the clock motoring with 9 minutes to go. First trip here at Booker T for football. So I've called a lot of the games now in Tulsa. Have not been over to Tulsa Central. I think that's about the only one left. Maybe I haven't been to Tulsa Webster.
That's surprising as much as we're in Tulsa.
Yeah.
Please bring him to the press box, please.
Second down and about 2 after the 3-yard pickup, inside handoff. And they've got reserves in, and Durant snows them under. That's Yarborough again.
You know, when we can get penetration and move the line of scrimmage in our favor, that running back, he has to stop his feet and shuffle, and we get there.
Booker T not in any hurry to move the ball. We've got a injured timeout and an official timeout. We'll go ahead and take a 30 and be back. Brewer Realty 30-second timeout right here on KLBC.
Hi, I'm Zane C.
And I'm Michelle Aller.
We're a part of your team here at Medical Center Pharmacy.
And our goal is to stay in front of your healthcare needs,
providing you the wellness services that you want.
From on-site compounding and vaccinations to weight loss programs and hormone replacement therapy.
We offer you the latest advances to make your life easier.
Here at Medical Center Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Some third quarter stats, Booker T. Washington 13, first downs Durant 10, rushing Durant 90 and Booker T. Washington 148. Total yards 246, Booker T. 193, Durant, however, 3 Durant turnovers, also 10 penalties for 95 yards. That's a big difference here. Third down and 5, back to pass. Looks, throws, pass caught at the 25-yard line, short of the first down.
Great coverage by Holden Robinson there. He was all over him.
So another punt. Booker T, 8 penalties for 90 yards. Shawnee beats East Central 60-0. Also Bishop Kelly 53, Edison nothing. Durant has East Central and Kelly. Check that, East Central and Edison the next 2 weeks. McAllister has taken the lead over Coweta 15-13 in the fourth. Here is the punt, a little bit of high snap. He will kick it, and it's not very deep and goes out of bounds. So both teams' punters have struggled a little bit here in this one. Lions with pretty good field position here as they will try to get in that end zone, have made it down to the 9-yard line for first and goal the last 2 possessions, but Booker T stiffened and held them out of the end zone. Next week, East Central, and Grant with a big win over them last year and also a big win over Edison in 2 weeks. Grant with some positives, but again, the mistakes, turnovers have really hurt. And you have to give Booker T. Washington credit for a couple of those at least. Actually, all 3 of them. If you talk about the punt, they blocked the punt, turned that into a touchdown, and then a couple of interceptions really set up touchdown drives.
You know, and we've seen some positive things about having the ball inside the 9-yard line twice this half, and we've done some things, but it's just said turnovers and some costly penalties.
First down and 10, or actually first and 5, as they got an offside penalty. Officiating crew, they're still watching close. Poor in motion, got the jet sweep. He's in all sorts of trouble and thrown down for a big loss. There's another flag called. Might be that horse collar again. We've seen that a lot.
That's just an excellent play by number 55 when you can be a defensive end and you know, they've been closing on the dive, but then he plays the jet there as well for a loss.
Taden Tolles, 6-foot senior, and yeah, he's the one that blocked the punt and scored the touchdown, wasn't he?
Yes, yeah. Now, the little bit of film I watched, 55 and 21, their 2 ends were excellent players.
Number 55, Taden Tolles. However, there was a penalty flag on the play.
That will probably give Durant a first down. It's close.
It's like about a foot.
So first down in
Nope, they're moving it now. He's telling them to move it. Nope. Don't know that they know it. There they go.
Now he's going to stop things.
So the timeout on the field. That penalty will give the Lions
that was a first down. They'll start the clock here. Washington won 28-14 at Pollard Field last year. In motion, there is Robbins. He is snowed under, thrown down at the 43-yard line.
And number 55 and 21.
Yeah, a couple of names there. Jeremiah Perry. We've heard about Perry. He's a good one. And then we've called Tolles' name several times. They're probably not going to face a more talented team than this team, at least in the defensive front.
You know, I thought Ada's front four was good. These guys are right up there with them, if not better.
Yeah, I think
much
so.
Better.
2nd and 14. Man goes in motion. Fake there. Robbins throws. Pass is going to be incomplete. And that was intended for Aiden Polk at about the 18-yard line, and was watching to see if Aiden got up okay because he took a hit and he was kind of extended out on that.
He got up in there pretty good.
3rd and 14. Big crowd here for their homecoming.
Huge crowd. They do it up right for homecoming.
They had tailgating before the game, too. There is Robbins hit in the backfield and stuffed at the 48-yard line.
And
helped up by Pari.
And that is Tolles and Pari again.
Tackle again, Hornet fans. Made by number 55, the General.
So 4th down, Durant has to acquire the 28, and they're now back at the 46.
That brings up a 4th down.
That's going to punt. Give James Wallace a chance maybe to get one off here and pin them deep. That's a good one there. It will hit at the 10 and will go in the end zone. So Booker T will take over with 5:41 to go. Shamrock Bank score 30-7 Hornets. Next week, let's see who Booker T plays. I have the schedule here. They will play at Shawnee next week, so that will be an early key district contest there.
And Jim, it looks like Coweta just took the lead on McAllister, if Squirtle's right, 22-15.
Seesaw fair there. McAllister trying to go 0-4. When last time that would have been. Okay, we await this. They took another timeout. I thank all of our sponsors, as always, for their support of Durant High School sports on the radio, also video. Steubenville Chevrolet, our video sponsor this year. Let's see if they have the backup in a quarterback. Nope, I think that's still Brooks. Hornets call another timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Be back with more. Timeout brought to you by Brewer Realty.
First Texoma, we're a community bank. When we see Daryl, Lindsay, Dustin, or Simon, it's just like seeing friends. They've been a customer of mine, and I've been a customer of theirs for 25 years. When I come in and ask for fertilizer, they know what to advise me on. It's just personal customer service that is going out of style. It's more than just a business. It's their lifeblood, and that's evident in what Bryant Ag does. Their success is our success.
Thank you, Jim Reagan, back with Mark Mooring as we play out this fourth quarter, 5:41 to go. Hornets in command. They've got it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Brooks is still out there, and Durant, I think, jumped offside. Yes, the Hankies have been flying after 3 quarters.
Penalty flag being assessed against the Hornets. False start.
Look at this. After 3 quarters, there were 18 penalties, and there's been a.
I think the linesman on the Booker T side thinks he's getting paid by the hour and not by the game.
There was some movement there, but it was actually on them. So barely it was procedure. So 1st and 15. Inside handoff, nothing doing there.
They tried to go under Colton and then block him, and he blew up about 2 or 3 players and created a big pile there.
Yeah, Colton has played well tonight.
He has.
And if he can become just a big-time factor, that really improves things for Durant as this district schedule unfolds. And again, this is the first ball game, and you get the defending district champ and the preseason favorite in the district. So at least you're going to have them out of the way. I guess it depends on how you look at things, right?
It's good to be battle-tested, too, and challenged.
There is a handoff. Washington, he's in the secondary. There's a clip right there, and it was not called. There it is. He's going to take it all the way, but it's a touchdown, but it's going to come back. Yeah, Robinson got clipped, and that will bring it all the way back. I'm surprised he was still out there. They had taken him out. They'd taken him out, and then they put him back in. Why?
And I love the effort there by Aiden Polk down at the corner. He didn't know the flag was thrown, and he's trying to do everything he can to keep them from scoring there.
So they will call the touchdown back. They will still get a first down on that. That was Washington. They had limited him to one touchdown, a 4-yard touchdown run. He had 4 last year. That stops the clock with 4:40 to go. And they will figure out where they're going to put it.
Nullifies a possible touchdown by Sweet Pea Washington.
Sweet Pea Washington, I guess, is the nickname, according to Night Train over there.
42-yard line. First down 10 for the Hornets.
So they've got it. First down and 10 at the 43-yard line after the long run. Handoff goes outside at the 45 and up to about the 48-yard line. Picked up about 4.5, maybe 5. Second down, long 5 at the 48.
Blake Aldridge right there with some good pressure at his defensive line position.
Gain of 5, second down 5.
They've got it. Left side hash. Clock now motoring towards 4 minutes to go. Back to pass is Brooks. He's throwing. Pass is going to be caught at the 18-yard line. Why in the heck are they throwing? A 30-7 with 3:55 to go.
Second and 5.
Good grief. They've got their district points already, so thought they were going to run out the clock, but they've still got the starters in.
During that last penalty, their head coach and it looked like Holden were over there chatting. I know he was the one that got blocked in the back, so I don't know if there has anything to do with that.
First down 10 for the Hornets at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Trying to get one more. There's a handoff, cuts inside, hit, and knocked down at about the 10-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Elijah Hill, the ball carrier. Nice gain on the play. Finally tackled by the Lions.
They'll move the chains and start the clock.
That gain good enough for another.
They've got it now at about the 12-yard line.
First and 10 for the Hornets at the Lions' 12-yard
Lions have never
line.
led. They got down 7-0. Did tie it at 7-7. No, they were down 14-0 before they scored their touchdown. Back to pass is the quarterback. Throws in the end zone. The pass is incomplete. Looking for a flag. No flag coming. Tried the fade in the left end zone. It was incomplete, so it's second down. Lion defense has definitely been tested tonight.
The pass was intended for 0. Caden McClellan was incomplete. It'll bring up a second down. 10 yards still remain.
They've got it in the backfield. That's Elijah Hill in the backfield with the quarterback, Levi Brooks. He got the handoff, pretty good hole, and he's going to score. Touchdown Booker T with 2:43 to go as they tackle on another touchdown.
Elijah Hill, the ball carrier. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
So Shamrock Bank score now 36-7. They wanted another one.
Yeah, that was obvious. They definitely wanted to score again there.
Yep. Mitchell will try the extra point. And once again, they're running in a player.
Well, they had 3 guys missing on the extra point team. And they don't have enough on the line of scrimmage either.
The kick is on the way, and it is up and good, but there is a, guess what?
Yellow hanky.
Yeah. There have been a few of those, yes, sir. Procedure against Booker T, so they'll have to do it again. Again, they've been running players on and off the field during their extra points. Arnett Insurance is our sponsor for the Durant extra points. The Medical Center Pharmacy sponsors the Durant touchdowns and drives. Here comes the second PAT attempt by Mitchell. It is on the way, and he will bang it through. Up and good. 2:43 to go in the fourth period. Shamrock Bank scored. Tulsa, Washington 37, Durant 7. Back after this 60-second Shamrock. Check that, the Brewer Realty timeout.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Durant Lions Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you are needed. Just like these student athletes are dedicated to representing their school and community, Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You are more than a customer, we are more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Here is the kickoff. Got to get on top of it, young man. Goes and picked up and down to about the 25-yard line. Got me nervous here for a second.
It fell right between 2 Durant players, but we got to talk because those kickoffs are a live ball.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Durant, if they can get something going here with 2:40 to go. Lions, their only touchdown coming in the first quarter. Aiden Poe caught a deflected pass and took it in. That brought the Lions within a touchdown at 14-7, but it has been Booker T adding to that total since.
Looks like besides Tolles, number 55, they've subbed out quite a few players on their defense.
Cole is still out there. Robbins. There's Manard. He's still trying to find somewhere to run. I tell you, it has been a tough night for Steven. He's the toughest, nicest kid, too.
He is.
He just has not been able to get anything going tonight. Trent has had to use misdirection and, over pursuit and that sort of thing to get anything on the yard. In between the tackles it's been impossible.
They've been able to stop our run with 4 down linemen, and when they can do that, they can control a lot of things.
Second down and 10.
That's why you see all those big defensive linemen in the SEC. That's a premium.
Inside handoff, that's Manhart outside. There's another flag. He is thrown down after the flag and after the play.
Run down the line, number 34.
Lions just trying to run this thing out and get on the bus and go home, and the official won't let him.
This guy on the Booker T sideline, he doesn't want to go home. He must be in trouble.
Holding against Durant.
You don't see a lot of holding calls on a lineman and lines judge unless it's a receiver downfield. So, and he threw that at the line of scrimmage.
Moves it back inside the 20 to about the 15. Evan Tisdale, another great Booker T. Washington player, Oklahoma University All-American.
Wayman's on my Mount Rushmore.
Quarterback keeps, and he will be thrown out of bounds. With 1:28 to go. We will have a pretty short post-game show tonight as everybody's going to want to get on the road. Has been a pretty, for the most part, impressive performance by Booker T. Washington. They have some tools to work with. Whether or not they can fine-tune them to be a 5A contender, we'll see. Third down 11 at the 24-yard line. That's Deviney in the backfield, 25-yard line. Deviney got away, almost got away, and falls forward to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think Booker T's one of the top 2 teams in 5A, but with this defensive line, anything's possible with these guys.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to be in the same breath as Del City. We've seen that, and the Carl Albert just seems to be there every year. Collinsville, I guess, looking impressive. Might check that out. That might be a team that's going to be
looks like Del City ended up beating them 24-21.
Close ball game there, so you got to figure Collinsville's going to be.
Coweta ended up beating McAllister 22-15.
They're at their own 30-yard line.
Fourth down and 5, and we got a timeout called. Grant calls a timeout with 39.3 seconds remaining. We'll keep it here. Remind you the next Grant game will be next week. Next Friday night we'll be at Eastside Stadium. Grant versus Tulsa East Central. That is a 7 o'clock kick, 6:30 for the pregame show. Senior night for softball Tuesday, 5 o'clock versus Sulphur. Come on out and thank the seniors for their participation and contributions to Grant softball. Many of them for probably since junior high.
Next Asheville Hornets will be next Friday night. We'll travel to Shawnee, Oklahoma.
That should be a good game, Shawnee, and Booker T. I'll be interested to see if Shawnee can hang with them.
Should be. Shawnee, you know, I was impressed last year with their offensive line, and I think they've got several of those big guys coming back, so maybe their offensive line and Booker T's defensive line can match up.
Fourth down and 5, back to pass, Robbins. He's looking, he's throwing, the pass is going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Sajan Davis down the left side, and it was overthrown, and it should be a downing by Booker T, and then it will be over. So the Hornets will improve to 3-1 for the season. And we'll see if they get in the victory formation here. Waiting for Booker T to come back out now.
On behalf of the administration here at Booker T. Washington High School, we thank you for your attendance tonight.
Quarterback has gone all the way, Levi Brooks. 3-year starter. He's pretty good. Not a bad quarterback.
No, he's not bad. I think the Ada quarterback's a little bit better than he is, but he's not bad. Anytime you've got a 3-year starter, you're going to have a good guy back there.
That is the end of the ball game. Your Shamrock Bank final score: Booker T. Washington 37, Durant 7. Coming up, we'll have a post-game look and wrap things up from S.E. Williams Stadium right after this 2-minute timeout.
Fall into savings with some of the best appliance deals of the year. Shop local and we price match the competition. Sink into America's favorite recliner, Lazy Boy. Save up to 40% off retail on select styles. And for the best night's sleep, rest easy on Tempur-Pedic and Serta mattresses, because comfort doesn't stop when the day ends. Check out great buys from Made in the USA Furniture and other comfortable living room, sofa, and sectionals by Ashley.
Know how to keep your car clean? Keep cleaning it. It doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time, though. The Auto Spa and the Express Tunnel are what you need. Check out the new Express Tunnel at 3212 University in Durant. Other great Auto Spa locations are ready to remove whatever lands on your shiny ride in both Durant and in Medill. Bobby and Melissa Story and their crews of professionals invite you to try out the VIP service. Unlimited washes at any Auto Spa location for your monthly membership starting at $29.99. Find out more about how to get your shine on online at theautospa.com. Proud to support Durant High and all of our area schools.
Brewer Realty Group is the top producing brokerage in our area since 2018. How do we do it? At Brewer Realty, we stay with our clients the entire way to get the best value in every real estate transaction. Hi, I'm Cassie Wilkie, and like every agent at Brewer, I started right here. Derek and Whitney Brewer established Brewer Realty in 2013, and ever since, we've earned hundreds of 5-star reviews from our happy clients. Brewer Realty is family-focused and faith-based with a love for our community. Go to brewerrealtyok.com and go Lions!
When you're dealing with an insurance company, you're already behind the 8-ball. And the only way to get a level playing field is to hire an attorney.
We treat each and every case and each and every client as if they are a friend and neighbor, because that is how we view them.
You'll get the best service. You're going to have the best people working on your case. That I can promise.
Truck Month is back at Steubenville Chevrolet and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com. Right now, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months on the highly capable 25-year model half-ton Silverados. At Steubenville Chevrolet, you get the car or truck you want without extra costs and no pressure. Just honest and straightforward deals from a dealership that believes in integrity and supporting the local community. Now's the time to find the Chevy truck right for you at Steubenville Chevrolet, Westside Drive in Durant, and SteubenvilleChevrolet.com.
Shamrock Bank final score: Booker T. Washington wins it by a score of 37-7. Jim Reagan with Mark Mooring as we wrap things up here. And I'll tell you what, an impressive evening for Booker T. Washington. Durant cut it to 14-7 in that first period, but Booker T. Washington really wasn't fazed by it.
No, to me it was a story of their front four, turnovers and penalties. Their front four was very dominant tonight, and when you can stop the run with 4 down linemen and you've got 7 other guys to scrape and play the run or drop back, it makes life difficult for an offense.
21-7 was the halftime score. Booker T. scored first, blocking a punt. Toy with it, blocked the punt. The extra point was good, 7-0. That was in the first quarter. Durant tied it. That was the second touchdown of the game, as a nice play as Aiden Pogue got a deflected pass and took it down the right sideline for a touchdown. Baskin added the extra point, and at Arnett Insurance extra point made it 7-7, but Booker T. Washington would score 30 consecutive points. Collier, 2 touchdown pass receptions. Also Micah Washington with a 4-yard touchdown run, and Henry Mitchell kicked the field goal, and that was it as far as that is concerned. So Durant 0-1 in district play, 1-3 on the season. Chance maybe the next couple of weeks to get victories. So
we do, and you know, the good thing about this game is iron sharpens iron, and you want to play against the best, and you want to see what you're made of. And we've just got to take good attitudes going into the next couple of weeks, and we can do this still. It's a lot of self-inflicted stuff that we can fix. So I'm still very promised of the fact of going into district play and seeing what we can do, and the possibility of hosting a home playoff game still is right in front of us.
Be back with more of our post-game show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the stats and then wrap things up. Again, final score, Shamrock Bank score was 37-7 Booker T. Washington. We're back in a couple of minutes here on KLBC.
When you have computer issues, you know that Computer Services of Durant is who you need to call. But what you don't know is what else Computer Services can do for you and your business. We can build you a website, install phone systems and security cameras, repair your iPhone, or sell you a new computer. Computer Services of Durant can even install and network your equipment at home or work. We're much more than a place that fixes computers. Hey, it's a high-tech world, and we've got high-tech solutions. Check us out online, csdurant.com.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it counting your savings. Spend it counting your blessings. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
A good bank standing behind you is key.
Having a bank like First Texoma in your community is a game changer for small businesses. It gives us access to capital that we desperately need to expand and to grow, so that way we can take care of our customers just like First Texoma takes care of us.
I love First Texoma because they're always so friendly. They go out of their way for us.
Jim Reagan back with you. Let's go ahead and look at your statistics courtesy of Kevin Farr. First downs, Booker T. Washington 17, Durant 12. Rushing yardage, Durant 32 carries for 89 yards. Booker T. Washington 27 for 216. Cole Robbins 9 for 22 passing, 139 yards. And their quarterback 9 for 15 for 128 yards. Total yards, Booker T. Washington 344, Durant 228. Durant had 3 key turnovers in the ball game, and that helped turn the tide there. Penalties, Durant 13 for 115, and Booker T. Washington 13 for 135. Looking over some finals, Kingston beat Kiefer tonight 28-14. It was Coweta 22, McAllister 15, McAllister 0-4. Shawnee 60, East Central nothing. Bishop Kelly over Edison 53-0. That was in the fourth period. Our next broadcast and video stream of Durant High School sports will be, tell you what, we'll go ahead and take a 60-second break. 60-second break, and we'll be right back in 60 seconds right here on KLBC.
Hi, this is Austin Hyder from Wincy Technology. If you're running a business, don't let IT issues slow you down. At Wincy Technology, we manage all of your IT needs, whether it's VoIP phone systems and service, computer sales and service, networking, and Wi-Fi, so you can focus on what you do best. Our unmatched customer service means fast, reliable solutions to keep your business running smoothly. Less downtime, more productivity. Ready to streamline your IT? Call us at 580-920-3801 or online at wincy.technology.
At Taco Casa, we get our beef from the American rancher, our corn from the American farmer, and our cheese from the American dairyman. We feed Americans. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good, since 1972.
Our next broadcast and video stream of Durant High School sports will be Tuesday when the Lady Lions softball team will host Sulphur. KSCO radio coverage on 94.1 FM, video on YouTube at the KLBC TV. Our next Durant football game will be next Friday night when the Lions travel to Eastside Stadium in Tulsa to continue district play versus East Central. Pregame coverage will begin at 6:30 p.m. with the Texoma Federal Credit Union pregame show. Kickoff at 7 p.m. on KLBC 106.3 FM with Studeville Chevrolet video at KLBC TV on YouTube. No Oklahoma football this week. Sooners are idle, so no Sooners on KSCO tomorrow. We'd like to thank these Durant High School sports sponsors: First Texoma National Bank, Durant Lumber Company, Brewer Realty, Taco Casa, Winseed Technology, also First United Bank, Medical Center Pharmacy, Main Street and University Auto Spa, West Side Family Dentistry, and Steubenville Chevrolet. Also Shamrock Bank, the Burridge Law Firm, Mackey Home Furnishings, Arnett Insurance, and Computer Services. Tonight's Shamrock Bank final score was Booker T. Washington 37, Durant 7. For our KOBC crew, Mark Mooring, Alaska Jet, Austin Hyder, and Vingstra Carson, this is Jim Reagan saying thanks for listening, and so long from S.E. Williams Stadium here in Tulsa.